Yo, 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 let's go. Let's go. We are here live for the Seattle Seahawks and the Arizona Cardinals. I don't think I need to tell anyone how important of a matchup this is in relation to the 49ers. Kind of going to be rooting for the Cardinals again. We had a lot of luck and success the last time when we were rooting for the Cardinals up against the Dallas Cowboys. But a lot to talk about for week 7 so far in the NFL. Some crazy games early on, some crazy storylines. There's some games still going on. So let's go, let's get it. Crazy guy with Battle of the Chickens. We got the Sea Chickens and the Arizona Chickens. We got Renee Cruz in the house, diehard faithful San Francisco 49ers Empire. Bang, we got all the Quest for Six, Hot Boys, the Red and Gold Rush, love it. Shifty CMC Chua says Shifty CMC has a small tear in oblique, and Debo has hairline fracture and trend. Yeah. So with the news for the 49ers, Debo is out for the game against the Vikings. He is out for the game against the Cincinnati Bengals. We have a bye week. Then we're hoping he's back for the game at the Jacksonville Jaguars. Trent, I sit Trent tomorrow night. Absolutely sit Trent Williams, let him recover. Then you play him against the Bengals, hopefully. Then he has the bye week, and then we continue on. Sounds like McCaffrey really wants to go. This is tricky for me. What I would do with McCaffrey is I would probably have him active and maybe let him play a little bit, see how he's feeling. But then, of course, if he's not feeling great or if he feels, then you have Jordan Mason and Elijah Mitchell. Beige Noir, what's going on? Let's go. Let's go. Daniel Barry Sports Highlights. Always a pleasure to have you here, buddy. Good to see you, my man. And then we have Andy Scott all the way from York, England, which actually isn't too far from where I'm at. But shout out to you, Andy. Always good to hear from you, buddy. Hopefully everything is all good up in York, England. Up north, northern England. Hopefully the weather's okay there. The weather's actually pretty good here in Ireland today. We're just a couple of minutes away, though, from the Arizona Cardinals and the Seattle Seahawks. I think we can all agree that we're probably, as Niner fans at least, we're rooting for the Arizona Cardinals. Gonna have to check, though. There's a lot of interesting early games. So, looking at the early slate of games, the games that are finished, the Bears beat the Raiders 30-12, and that was no Justin Fields, no Jimmy Garoppolo. Baltimore destroys the Lions who were number 3 in my power rankings. They're going to be going way down, 38-6. And the Patriots beat the Bills. What on earth? What is going on here? Browns Colts 33-31, a couple minutes to go in that one, but jeepers. It's dizzy where I live. Great weather for ducks. Okay, so it's raining. It's a bit miserable, but hey, it's great to see you, Andy. I know that you've been busy like traveling with your wife and super busy with life, but glad to have you here. We're going to have a good time. This is going to be a little bit more chill, I would say, than the Niner streams, but we're going to be getting hyped we're going to be getting hyped. We're going to be doing our regular shifty things here, but it's not going to be maybe as crazy. You're not going to see me going, but we're going to be stoked for this game. Let me know how the video and audio is coming through. If I need to turn up the volume, turn it down. But game's about to kick off shortly between the Seahawks and Cardinals. Again, a pretty big implications here. Going to be a repeat of a few weeks ago. I think we're all going to be going for the Arizona. All Niner fans will be going for the Cardinals here. Hopefully knock the Seahawks down another peg after they lost last week to the Cincinnati Bengals. Patriots beat the Bills, though. What is that? And then, look, I actually had, in the pick'em competition, I had the Ravens beating the Lions, but not by 32 points. That's insane. Let's see what we got here. Falcons, Buccaneers tied up there. Oh, it's going to be like a last-second field goal for the Falcons. Can the Falcons get the win over the Buccaneers 13-13, 4 seconds left. It's a 51-yard field goal. Yeah, Chua, what happened with what happened with Deshaun Watson? I saw that he started and then PJ Walker's back in. So what's going on there? Looks like the Commanders are driving. 2 minutes to go. They're going to look to tie that game up. And the Falcons win. Field goal Atlanta. The Falcons win. And I picked the Falcons to win that game. 16-13 Atlanta. The Atlanta Falcons. But we got to hop to our game. Holy moly. We got to hop to the Seahawks and Cardinals because the kickoff is away and it went out of bounds actually. So the Cardinals are going to have really good field position. He was trying to pull like a freaking Jake Moody or something. So there's 2 games kicking off right now. We got the Steelers and Rams, which is a good one. And we also have the Cardinals and Seahawks. So welcome on in, everybody. We are underway here in Seattle. I like those Cardinal uniforms. 1st and 10 from their own 40 after Josh Myers kicked the ball out of bounds doing his Jake Moody impression. Josh Dobbs leading him out. Kyler Murray should be back in a few weeks, it sounds like. 1st and 10, Dobbs in the shotgun. James Conner to his left. Snap is away. Dobbs looking to throw. Got time over the middle. Zach Ertz gets about 8 yards up to near midfield already. Oh, that's actually Jeff Swaim. Jeff Swaim. My bad. How is everybody doing on this beautiful Sunday, wherever you're at in the world? Hopefully everything is all groovy with you. Let's go Cardinals. I think it's fair to say we're all rooting for the Cardinals. 2nd and 2 at their own 48. Dobbs behind center. Fakes the handoff to Connor. Dobbs going to roll out to his left. Throws it downfield. Incomplete. Looking for Trey McBride, the 2nd-year tight end out of Colorado State. Someone who I quite liked in the draft. Back in 2022. We got 10 people in here, guys. Throw a like on the stream. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. Let's go, Cardinals. Let's go, Cardinals. Come on, Cardinals. Come on. Let's go. Dobbs in the shotgun. Back to his left. 2 receivers down low. It's 3rd and 2. Snap is away. Keeps it himself. Trying to beat the defender. Gets around one. Gets around another one. Reaches forward. He's a yard shy. He was down. Woo. Are they going to give him the first down? They do give him first down, Cardinals. Let's go. Wow, let's go. First down, Cardinals at just across midfield. We got Steve-O. I need Seattle, KC, and the Chargers TD first drive. Oof. And that first down play goes nowhere. So 2nd and 10 right at midfield for the Cardinals. Yeah, it's me, Matt. Hey, bro, thanks for streaming. Lions lost. Yeah, what happened there, dude? I didn't watch the game, but it looked like the Ravens were just all over them, which is crazy. Let's see what happens here. Looking forward to this game. One pride. Yeah, look, and that's the thing. I think most teams, even like the good team, there's a reason why the 72 Dolphins are still the 72 Dolphins. Because every team seems to have a game where they just really struggle. Nothing goes right. But here we go. Dobbs hands it off to James Conner. It's a good tackle by Jamal Adams. Good tackle, but picks up about 5 yards. 3rd and 5 at the Seattle 45. But yeah, I think the Lions are still a good team. But man, they're going to, in my power rankings, they're going to be dropping big time because that's a brutal loss. Brutal loss. Lazard Productions, let's go. Let's go. We got Robert in here. Let's go Cardinals. Hell yeah. Good to have you here. Beige Noir, Niners. So it's 3rd and 5. This is a big 3rd down here. Dobbs in the shotgun, back to his left. 2 receivers down low, 2 up top. Man, and 2 guys in motion. Is that a legal shift? Play clock, they just get it off. That's going to be a flag. It's going to be an illegal shift. But I think Seattle's probably going to decline it because it's incomplete. Dobbs looking to throw. Niners, though. Let's go tie game. Tie game. Look, I want the Cardinals to win. I just don't think that they are a huge threat at all. And if we can get Seattle to lose a home game, division game, that would be awesome. Let's go tie game. Let's go tie game. Let's go. Colts are beating the Browns now. What in the world? What in the freaking world is going on there? Go on, Colts. Let's go. 4th and 5 here in our game. And they're going to punt it away. I mean, yeah, I guess you kind of have to. But if I'm the Cardinals, maybe a fake here or something. But Ravens are tough at home. That's all. Yeah, the Ravens, yeah, playing in Baltimore is never easy. It's always seems like a tough matchup. And it's going to be punted away down to the 16. Larry Cassidy saying, go Seahawks. There's a flag on the play here. This is most likely, I wonder what the call is. Holding against Seattle, and that's going to be knock it back half the distance. So they'll start around the 8-yard line. Will Seattle. Good defense right there. Good defense right there by Seattle. They were able to respond. The Cardinals, that 3rd down and 5 play, that was just a mess. They really, I mean, you hate to use a timeout that early, but I would have used one. Good evening, Genghis. Let's go, Genghis. Let's go. Come on, guys. Let's see those. Yeah, let's get those likes going. Ooh, and looks like the Giants are going to, what are some of the Bears dominating, the Patriots beating the Bills, the Giants beating the Commanders, and they're going to win. Somehow Daron Payne gets injured on a play where he kneels it down. What the frick is going on here? I agree with you, Shifty. Screw this CJ. Jared Goff, yeah, he didn't look good. He didn't look good at all. He didn't look good at all in that game. That's the thing with the Lions. They're James says, wasn't there a bad storm in Galway? Nothing more than usual. I mean, the weather's always kind of crappy here, but no, I hear what you're saying. It was pretty rainy the last 3 days. Like Wednesday, Thursday, Friday were pretty bad, but the last 2 days have been all right. Yeah, Jared Goff didn't look great. Just the whole offense didn't look great. Let's be real. Let's be freaking real here. I'm hoping the Colts get the ball back too. Colts could win that game. Let's go, Colts. Go, Colts. Come on, let's go. We have 9 likes on the stream, everybody. Let's get to 10 likes. Let's see if we can get to 10 likes. Let's see. You've just gone and mentioned the Browns. Oh man, Andy, I couldn't agree more with you. This whole week I've just stayed off of I've completely stayed off of sports talk and all that stuff. I just didn't want to hear about it. Hopefully that won't be the case come tomorrow night. You love those. Oh yeah, Shifty, you love those fake punts so much. It reminds me of when I played Madden on Sega Genesis and would run the yeah. I'm always hyper aware of it, because sometimes you see teams, like if I was a special teams coordinator, like every freaking time I'd be like, you got to be fake, watch out for the fake, watch out for the fake. If I was a special teams coordinator, I'd be calling more fake punts. I'd be going to the head coach like, let's do a fake here. I'm vaping Texas legal, though it's not bad. 1st and 10, Seattle. Geno in the pistol, back behind him, snap is away, does hand it off up the middle. Come on, Arizona, get him down. Pickup of about 3 up to the 11-yard line. I got me. It's my Friday, so don't judge. And it's late here. It's 9 p.m. here, so don't be judging me thinking it's like early, whatever. I'm drinking. Legal THC. Okay. 2nd and 7. Geno Smith looking to throw. Does throw a good tackle by 24. Nice tackle there by the Cardinal DB. No gain, 3rd and 7 coming up for the Seahawks. Shifty penalties on the Rams, and Matthew Stafford got sacked. Yeah, they're playing the Steelers. Steelers defense is for real. My guess is it was probably either Highsmith or Watt who got the sack. 3rd and 7 coming up here, folks. For the Seahawks, they are pinned back deep in their own territory from their 11. Geno in the shotgun, back motions to his right, 2 up top, 2 down low, receivers. Snap is away, looking to throw. Does have time, throws it, got a man open, it's going to be caught. Big time catch right there by Seattle, number 19, and that is Bobo. Who the hell is that? Great, that was a great throw, though. Geno Smith got really nice air under it, just like right in. Perfect throw. I got to give credit where it's due. Perfect throw by Geno Smith. Larry Cassidy is going for those Seahawks. Great throw by Geno Smith. Big time gain as well. It was 3rd and 7. That's Bobo. They're all the way up to their own 42 now. That was a gain of almost 30. About 30. Hands it off on 1st down. Good run here by Kenneth Walker. 9 yards. Kenneth Walker, the 3rd. 9-yard gain on 1st down into Arizona territory. I need Walker to do well in order to win fantasy, yeah. That is a kind of, fantasy, it can be really frustrating, but it can also be good because it makes you want to watch games you normally wouldn't want to, or you wouldn't have any interest in. Not sure why I'm here. I just needed hey, I'm going to be here tomorrow night doing Niners and Niners Vikings. So 2nd and 1, fakes the handoff, a little end around here to Walker, gets the 1st down up to the 46 of Arizona. Nice little fake right here. Good job there by Seattle's mixing it up, keeping Arizona just, having to like stop, think before they just can't react. They can't be hyper aggressive. I can't believe the Patriots just beat the Bills. Whenever I think I know football, the Patriots go and beat the Bills. What the? Yo, Smoke82, how are we doing? Reggae, good to see you. It was Larry Ogunjobi who got the sack, says Chua. Good player. Defensive tackle, if I'm not mistaken. In the shotgun is Geno Smith. 3 receivers up top, 2 down low. Empty backfield. Geno looking like, they have to call a timeout. Play clock winding down. Have to burn a timeout, which is just an interesting way to... It must have taken just way too long to get the play call in from the offensive coordinator. But Seattle on the move on their first drive of the game. We're 6 minutes into the game. There's 8:57 left in the first quarter. Seattle 1st and 10 at the Arizona 46. Seattle mixing in a lot of different looks here on offense, which is keeping the Cardinal defense just a little bit off kilter, Any given Sunday, you know it, Drew. Any given Sunday. You just never know what can happen. I'd love to see Arizona win this game. But going into Seattle, we all know Seattle is not an easy place to play. Geno Smith now coming out in the shotgun. Pistol, I should say, back behind him. 3 receivers down low. Man in motion is Lockett now. Handed off up the middle to the back. Makes a guy miss. Good run there. Picks up about 5 yards, does Kenneth Walker, but made a man miss immediately. Could have been a loss of 1, but nice run. Pete Carroll is 72 years old. 72. Man, if I'm as active as Pete Carroll at 72, you're doing well. 2nd and 5 coming up here for the Seattle Seahawks after the nice run there by Kenneth Walker. Snap is away. They fake the pitch up. Geno Smith under pressure gets sacked. And that's a big time sack. Oh, whoops. Thank you. My beat. Thank you. You love. Mabi. Was Watson benched? I don't know. He was having Deshaun Watson. He was having a terrible game, but then PJ Walker came in. I don't know if he was benched or injured. Big time sack right there by the Arizona Cardinals. So now it's 3rd and 15 for the Seahawks back at their own 49. Can they try and make it a manageable 4th down where they're in that part of the territory, the field, where maybe they could? Under pressure, Geno throws it out quick. Gonna be caught. Can he make a man miss? No, he can't. Tackled, no gain. Just a quick pass out. Pressure immediately. Good defense there by Arizona. Way to respond. So Seattle's going to have to punt the ball away. back to the Cardinals. We're in the first quarter here. Colts 2-minute warning. We have 16 likes. We got 16 likes, everybody. Can we get to Frank Gore likes? 21 likes. Let's go. Frank Gore likes. Punt is coming up for the Seattle Seahawks after the really, really impressive stop there by the Cardinal defense. Punt is away. Going to be taken at the 5. Doesn't call a fair catch. Gets up to the 10. Makes a man miss up to about the 13. No flags on the play. Solid return right there, all things considered. Hey, Shifty Faithful gang, let's go. Let's go. Great to see all the faithful out here. Hopefully we get some Cardinal fans, some Seahawk fans in here. This is a game that, because the Niners aren't playing today, I wanted to stream this game. I stream the 49er games sometimes, as you can see. I stream other games, but hopefully you enjoy it here. If you can't watch the game, or if you just want someone to listen to, maybe you're at work, maybe you're out doing something where you can't watch the game and you can enjoy along with Shifty and all the people in chat. Let's go Cardinals, says Fest Life. Yeah, I'm rooting for the Cardinals, I got to be honest. And then Reggae just asks, who do we want to win? We want the Cardinals to win, because I think we can all agree realistically the Seahawks are for sure the bigger threat in the NFC West. So if the Seahawks lose, and that would be if they lose, we're just starting off pretty much, but if they lose, that would mean they lost at home against the Rams and at home against the Cardinals, which would, in terms of seeding and things like that, that would definitely play against Seattle. I can't believe that the Patriots beat the Bills, though. What the hell is that about? 20 likes. Let's go. We're at 20 likes. We're so close. One more like. Let's get to Frank Gore likes. Frank the Tank, baby. The inconvenient truth. As Rich Eisen used to call Frank Gore. That's a pretty cool nickname. Battle of the Birds, says Smoke82. Yeah, I love it. Love to see it. Love to see it. So far, defense is looking good. Each team has just had one drive. Seattle Geno Smith had a beautiful pass right down the sideline to Bobo, and I never heard of that guy, but good pass. Shelly Silkit says, let's go Hawks. Ben says Josh Allen is overrated. I think Josh Allen just needs to limit what he does. It would turnovers. He just turns the ball over way too much. If he was able to limit his reduce his turnovers even by like a third, then he'd be like, he's a great player, but turns the ball over way too much. Shifty, Deshaun Watson has a shoulder injury. That's why he left the game. Shoulder injury for Deshaun. Came back through 5 passes, only completed 1, had an interception. Terrible game for Deshaun Watson. And Beige Noir, like to 21. Frank Gore, let's go. Hell yeah. 1st and 10 here for the Cardinals at their own 13. Dobbs fakes the handoff under pressure, but does dump it off. Ooh, that was dangerous. Seattle played that perfectly. Great play call by the Seattle defense. And they forced Dobbs to have to make a tough throw. Actually got a decent throw off, but just wasn't going to happen. The Colts are winning against the Browns. I know, it's crazy. Ravens, Lions. You're right, Mick E. It's Ravens. I can't believe the Ravens won by that much. I had the Ravens winning that game. What I'll do actually is I'll post up at some point my pick'em. But 2nd and 10 here for the Cardinals. I formation. Dobbs does hand it off. And he's going to fight actually forward and get about 4 yards. 4 tough yards. But going to make it a very manageable 3rd and 6 now. Bobo is a Seattle rookie. Am I saying, is it Bobo or I'm going to say Bobo, but jeepers. Interesting. What other people here? I like the 49ers. What I hear, I'm terrible. No offense at all. What other people here? I like the 49ers. What I hear, I'm terrible. How about them Lions? They're dropping in my power rankings. Exactly, crazy guy. We were waiting for that. Number 1 Cowboys fan in the house. 3rd and 6 for the Cardinals. Snap is away. Dobbs looking. Dumps it off. And what was that? Complete miscommunication on the play. I don't know what the Cardinal running back was even doing or where he was looking. I think it was the Cardinal running back was just in running around no man's land, not even looking for the ball. Crazy. But it's fourth down now, incomplete pass. So the Cardinals going to have to punt the ball away to Seattle. Pretty deep in their own territory. Yeah, crazy guy. I bet you're feeling a lot better after the Cowboys after winning last week as opposed to the week before. Punt is away from the Cardinals. It's a good punt. Bounces, takes a Cardinal bounce, but smartly taken by the Seattle. And he took a shot, the Seattle player. That's DJ Dallas. You're going to have the ball around the 40, though. It's a battle of the chickens. 47 seconds, Chua says, left in the Browns and Colts game. I actually picked the Colts to win that, but the Browns 3rd and 4 at the Indianapolis 13. Ooh. PJ Walker sacked, and it's recovered. Is there a penalty, or I'm just looking at 1st and goal. PJ Walker sacked, recovered by Buckner, but then what happened? The Browns still have the ball at the 8. Penalty. Oh my God. Play under review. What is going on there? I need someone who's watching that game to let me know what the hell's happening. Game over. Did Indianapolis get the ball there? Play is under review. Yeah, that's what I'm seeing. You love I'm seeing 1st and goal on the on ESPN.com. I don't have the Colt game pulled up. But it looked like there was a sack, fumble, recovered by Indianapolis, but there was maybe a penalty against Indianapolis, so I don't know. But I hope the Colts win. I had the Colts winning that, and I'll have to post my pick'ems. Maybe I'll do a post on YouTube or whatever for my pick'ems, but I had the Colts winning that game. I thought the Browns, after their big-time win against the 49ers last week, they'd maybe have, you have that real high from the win, and then you kind of come back to earth. It happens a lot where you just can't really, get as amped up for the next game. But in this game here, it's going to be 1st and 10 for Seattle at their own 39-yard line. Both defenses playing pretty well so far, making some plays when they need to. Pass interference, Colts. I frickin' hate pass interference so much. I think pass interference needs to be... We're at 22 likes, by the way. Can we get to... We need a stretch goal here. We need a stretch goal of 33 likes. Roger Craig likes. Let's go. Let's go. I think pass interference needs to be heavily looked at because it's one of my least favorite rules. I think there should be a rule pass interference, but I think it needs to be a lot more egregious than what it is. And the NFL would never go for that because we all know the NFL, they want offense, they want points, it's more exciting, but I hate how pass interference is called in the NFL. But I'd love to hear your guys' thoughts on pass interference. Let me know your thoughts on pass interference in the NFL because I just think it's crazy. I just think it's called way too often and for ticky-tack things. 1st and 10 here for Seattle. Geno in the shotgun. Man in motion is Fant. Snap, looking to throw quick. Does. Caught by Lockett. Gets 7 yards. Making their way close to midfield. Maybe 8. They're going to give Tyler Lockett 8 yards. Arizona playing a real soft coverage right there. Probably afraid to get beat over the top by Lockett. I mean, he has that lightning speed. 2nd and 2 now. Snap is away. They're going to hand it off to the back. Dancing around. Got a lane right there. Does Kenneth Walker. Big time yards. Gets about 20 yards to the Arizona 30. And that's a big time run, Kenneth Walker. Who was it in the chat who needed Walker to have a big game? So far, he's looking good. Going to go up the middle and then just did a little jump step to the side, to the right. Big lane, big yards. Seattle on the move. Kenneth Walker already 5 rushes for 45 yards. 3rd and goal, says Chua. That's in the Colts and Browns game. Come on, Colts. From the Arizona 28, Geno Smith fakes handoff, throwing downfield wide open, and that's Jackson Smith in Jigba JSN for 6. Nobody within 5-10 yards of Jackson Smith and Jigba. But that's a touchdown, Seattle. I don't know what was happening there. I don't know what was happening there in the Arizona defense. A complete breakdown in communication and coverage. Jackson Smith and Jigba down the middle of the field, wide open. Tim Harden, I feel like I do remember you. Maybe mostly from like the playoff time, and I feel like you were pretty generous. Maybe I'm mixing up with somebody else, but extra point is good from Seattle. Wide open, Jackson Smith and Jigba. That's the easiest throw and catch you'll ever see in an NFL field. When you're talking like 28, 30 yards down the field, you'll never get easier than that. Big time play, good play call. Whatever they did, they just messed up the Arizona coverage. Wide open, JSN for the touchdown. It was clear he was pulling his arm and not looking for the ball, Fest Live. I'm going to trust you on that, Fest Live. See, for me, I'm not watching the Colts-Browns game. I was just kind of saying in general, I just think pass interference gets called way too often. Plus the actual, with the rule, it's like a spot foul. I just think that's crazy to me, where you can easily get like 45, 50 yards for like a slight tug. 3rd and goal from the Indianapolis 1. Man, the Browns, they would love to have 4th and goal from the Indianapolis 1. Man, the Browns, wouldn't they love to have Nick Chubb right now? It's the Cardinals, for heaven's sake. It is the Cardinals. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, Tim. I think I believe so. Timeout, Colts. You said you would. You said you would, so I did not comment for a while, and you did. Okay, excellent. You said you would, so I did not comment for a while, and you did. Okay, here we go. Agree. Yeah, I just think there's a lot of calls. Maybe the issue is that because I think they used to do this for face mask, where they had the face mask where it was like egregious and it was 15 yards. Then they had the touchdown Browns. Fucking Browns. I hate the Browns. I don't hate the Browns. They just beat the Niners, but I was hoping for the Colts to win. But I mean, there we go. I mean, look, I'm going to trust Fest Life here. If it was an egregious pass interference, fair enough. Had a little injury on my finger playing basketball, and apparently it's a minor bone break. But there you go, crazy guy. Yeah, sometimes if the basketball kind of hits you on the top of your fingers, it can just, that can be sore. That can be painful too. So, but Browns score, and they're going to, unless there's a crazy kickoff return or something for Indianapolis, they're going to win the game. We're also up to 25 likes on the stream. 25 likes. We're talking Richard Sherman, Terrell Brown. Someone give me some more number 25s for the San Francisco 49ers. So it's 7-0 here. Seattle over the Arizona Cardinals. About to kick it off to Arizona. I feel like the Arizona offense has got to get something going. They have 1 first down, then they went 3 and out. Still incredibly early in this game, but you want to see a decent response. Maybe you can even just pick up a few first downs, sustain the drive. Kickoff is here, taken from the 15 up to the 19-yard line. And a interesting return right there. Colts black helmets need to go. They look like the CFL Baltimore team 25 years ago. Yeah, the Colts, to me, are a team that they don't need to mess. Their uniforms are so similar since their inception. I just don't think they need to mess with their uniforms. They're classic. Don't mess with the classics. So, yeah. 1st and 10 for the Cardinals. From their own 19, Dobbs in shotgun is going to read option there. Keeps it himself, gets maybe a yard. Taken down pretty rough. His helmet came off. That was Jamal Adams and Bobby Wagner take him down. Looks like injured Colts players on the ground. Yikes. I like these Cardinal uniforms, though. They're pretty nice. That's not a face mask. I mean, he was brought down aggressively, I would say, but that's definitely not a flag against Seattle. Bobby Wagner. Wow. Most tackles in the NFL for current players. 2nd and 9, Arizona at their 20. They got to get something going here. Play clock winding down. He's in shotgun. Back to his left. Snap is away. Fakes the handoff. Under pressure. Escapes the pressure and gets about 4 or 5 yards. Great trip up tackle there by the Seahawk defender. Stepped up into the pocket. Great tackle, but there is a flag on the play, and it's probably going to be... It's going to be a legal shift against the offense, and they are going to accept it. Crazy Guy says, rip my budget cause of death NFL Sunday ticket. I just wanted the Browns lose. Yeah, I wanted the Browns to lose too. You know, I guess maybe I'm full of spite or what have you, but it would have been nice to have seen them lose. I mean, the Colts kind of have a little slight chance, but I don't know. 2nd and 14 for the Cardinals now. Fake the handoff. Dobbs throws it batted down at the line of scrimmage by the Seahawk defender. Was that Boye Mafe maybe? Or Nwosu? I think it was, Taylor. That was a good play, heads up play. He knew he wasn't going to get to the quarterback. Just get your hands up. 15 seconds left in the game, Chua, I think. 15 seconds in that game. 3rd and 14 for the Cardinals. This is, I think you have to probably, considering where you're at in the field, I think Cardinals, you have to play it safe, probably run the ball, try and get some yards. Dobbs in shotgun, back to his right, play clock winding down. They do snap it, looking to throw. Dobbs looking, throwing it downfield, incomplete. Had a man open. That was Hollywood Brown, but just not a great throw. Should have thrown it more to his outside, his right shoulder, as opposed to inside his left shoulder. The cost of NFL tickets are ridiculous now. It used to be someone. Isn't it on I thought it was on YouTube or something, isn't it? Didn't they? Where's NFL ticket? Where? Because it used to be DirecTV, I think, right? Ooh, 4th and 14. So the Cardinals, you were thinking just get some yards, maybe get some momentum on offense, but they just go backwards. Here comes the punt from 4th and 14. Punt is away. Seattle take it at their 29, looking to make a man miss. Fumble! And Arizona gets it! Arizona gets it! And DJ Dallas fumbled it, but Arizona pick up the fumble, and Arizona have the ball. DJ Dallas fumbles. Let's go, Cardinals. Great strip there by number 32 of the Cardinals. There we go. Let's go, Cardinals. There we go. Big time. Love to see it. Love to see it. I got my jacket here. Love to see it. Big time play right there. The Seahawks, he took the fumble pretty good, but just a great play by the gunner for the Cardinals. Just knocks the ball out, and it's Cardinal football. Let's go. Fumble, Browns, 2 seconds left. The Browns. I mean, good for the Browns. I mean, look, they've lost a lot of players to injuries, and honestly, the Browns fans, any Browns fans I've talked to online or whatever, have always been super classy. So, good job by the Browns for winning. 1st and 10, Arizona at the Seattle 30. Dobbs hands the ball off. Gonna get maybe, well, they're pushing forward. Maybe 2 on the play, we'll call it. 2nd and 8 coming up. Even though the Colts lost, Gardner Minshew played great. A 119 QB rating. Much better than frickin' Brock Purdy last week. NFL ticket is stupid overpriced. Yeah, had a free. Yeah. I mean, at the end of the day, why can't the NFL just make people will pay for it. If it's a really good service, they will pay to watch their team. 2nd and 9. Dobbs behind center. Single back, man in motion. Snap is away. Looking to throw. Looking. Going to dump it off to the back. Can he make someone miss? Gets about 3 or 4. 3rd and 5 coming up, we're going to call it. And that's DeMarcado. The back four. Is James Conner inactive? I had him on the thumbnail. Whoops. It's on YouTube now. You have to pay for the YouTube subscription as well. I have YouTube Premium. I love it because I like every day. At least I'm probably watching YouTube for like a few hours every day. But so for me, it's worth it. But 3rd and 6, they're calling it at the Seattle 26. Dobbs and shotgun back to his left. Rondale Moore in motion. Snap is away. Oh, and he fumbled the ball. Arizona recovers. Hollywood Brown. But a little screen pass right there by Dobbs to DeMarcado. But a great play by the Seattle defender. Was that Wagner? No, it wasn't. And that's a football move. So that is a fumble, but it was recovered. It was recovered nicely by Hollywood Brown. Heads up play. Let's play Cowboys, Giants, Chiefs, rules, Cowboys. Honestly, did not know you do other games. Just do the divisional games. Well, it's because the Niners aren't playing today. They're playing tomorrow night, which I am doing that game. So come back for that Niner game because that's always a great time. But I sometimes do other games if I'm free and there's a game that I'm like somewhat intrigued by that's on. Like I'm intrigued by this game just to see, because I haven't seen the Seahawks play this season. So I'm intrigued to see Seattle. And it's a divisional game too, Seattle, Arizona. 3-0 Broncos. No YouTube Premium. It's a YouTube subscription, which is like $80. $80 a month. I have YouTube Premium, which I really like, but you have to do, oh my God, $80 a month? $80? Get out of here. If Brock Purdy struggles versus Vikings, do we? No, we don't, Lewis. We definitely don't. There's no chance Sam Darnold's getting put in. Only if it's injury, and hopefully, I'm knocking on wood, hopefully that's not the case. But no, Brock Purdy is going to be the guy for... Brock Purdy would need to have like... So we're 5-1. We would have to go to like... He would have to play terrible for like 6 or 7 games in a row before they would consider that. I don't think that's not going to happen. Mark says, Roger that. Yeah, it depends. You know, if it's like, for example, during the bye week, the Niners bye week, which is week 9. So I'll be doing a different game then. But Seattle is challenging this play. It was wood. It's wood. I could move the camera and show you, but I'm not bothered. No, we're not going to put in Sam Darnold, though. Only if there was an injury, and hopefully that don't happen. But look, you know, you see, look at today, for example, right? The Detroit Lions, who had one of the best, most efficient offenses, they had a terrible game. It happens. And I think the whole offense was just completely out of sync. And something that's to be said that number one, you have to give credit to the Browns defense in that game. They had an extra week to prepare, and they prepared very well. Jim Schwartz kind of has Kyle Shanahan's number, but I just think he was off. I just think the receivers weren't getting open. Things weren't clicking. And unfortunately, that'll happen. You know, there'll be a couple of games every year, but that's just going to happen. So I'm curious as to why Seattle are challenging this. Are they thinking that if it's a ruled a fumble recovered by Arizona, that the Cardinals might go for it on 4th down? I'm just kind of curious. So it is, regardless, it's a 4th down, and Seattle lost the challenge. 44-yard field goal attempt here for the Arizona Cardinals. Matt Prater, snap is good. Kick is good. So 7-3. Cardinals get on the board here. Nice job, Arizona, for responding. We're still at 25 likes. Let's get some more likes coming in, guys. Let's get some more likes. We're also at 2765 subscribers. Thank you to the 2 new subscribers. I appreciate that greatly. Thank you so much. I think this could be a really big game. Like this could have such implications for the Niners. 3-0 Chiefs, says Chua. Who are the Chiefs? Oh, they're playing the Chargers, right? That's a big game right there. Now, can the Arizona Cardinal defense respond? They looked awful on that last drive. Somehow Jackson Smith and Jigba was no one within 5-10 yards of him, middle of the field, right at the end zone. But clearly a massive miscommunication. But we'll just have to wait and see. 1:57 left in the first quarter. And we'll have to see now, because I'm curious now, because you have Jonathan Gannon, who prior to the season starting was pretty heavily scrutinized for his motivational speeches. They probably would have been better getting the old, remember those old Chris Farley skits, Matt Foley? Colin Cowherd. I don't like that guy. But that's crazy, Fessler. It's Kittle, yeah, National Tight End Day. Let's give a shout out to all the tight ends in the NFL. George Kittle's going to be playing tomorrow. I think tomorrow could be a big George Kittle game. We know Debo's not out there, so I think tomorrow could be a George Kittle type game. 1st and 10 for Seattle. After the kickoff, it was a touchback. So 1st and 10 from the 25. Geno in the pistol. Lockett doing a weird motion right there. Gets it to Walker. Gets about 3 yards on 1st down. 2nd and 7 coming up for the Seahawks. Tips that could save your life. If the ice cubes in your drink, do not drink it. It is poison. If someone breaks in your house, do not drink. That's true. I like the second one, but if the ice cubes in your drink, do not drink it. What? I think we need to scout the Seahawks, because Niners play the Seahawks 2 times in 3 weeks later in the year. 2nd and 7 for the Seahawks. In shotgun is Geno. Back to his left. Snap is away. Going to dump it off to the back is Walker. Gets decent yards. Going to be about a yard shy of the 1st down. Bit of an awkward tackle to push him out of bounds. If the ice cubes don't float. There you go. 3rd and 1. Can the Cardinals get a stop here? Never easy to get a stop on 3rd and 1, but Beige says my pit is trying to play with my Dane. Those are 2 pretty big dogs. She looks so small. Yeah, dogs are awesome. And the Seahawks lining up in the tush push, and there's a flag on it, but I don't even think they got it. So Arizona could theoretically, if they wanted to, Arizona could theoretically decline it if it's short. But it's against Seattle, the flag, so that's going to be 3rd and 6, because I think they were going to give them the 1st down. Just adopted another blue-nosed pit. It is a bit of a shame that pits get such a bad reputation, because so often it's not. So often when it comes to like pit bulls and what have you, it comes down to the owner, but that's a whole other discussion. 49ers Ultimate Report, John J. How are you doing, buddy? Great to see you, my man. So it's 3rd and 6 for Seattle, just inside their own 30. Geno in shotgun, back to his left. Cardinals showing pressure. They're going to back away from a quick pass out here to Jackson Smith and Jigba. 1st down, Seattle Seahawks. That's a good play right there. Well-designed play. Quick pass and good blocking by the Seahawk wide receivers. And they timed that really well, so there was no offensive pass interference. Really well-designed and well-executed play on 3rd down right there. Crazy Guy says, almost killed by a pit bull. Yeah, I mean, yeah. Rescued Danes for years, took a lot with, MS. Bummer, man. I'm doing pretty good, John J. Just, life is super busy, but I'm going to always try and find a way to fit in some football streams. We're entering the 2nd quarter. That was a nice play there by Seattle. We're up to 26 likes. 26 likes. Let's go. I'm doing well. Hopefully you're doing well too, John Jay. Don't run from dogs. Yeah, I mean, with dogs, it can be tough, but you just really can't show fear. Um, but that's much more easier said than done. But they can kind of sense that, and if they sense fear, then they're thinking, "Oh, there's something wrong with this. There's something wrong with this situation." Denver 3-0 over Green Bay. Interesting. You got Tom Grassi and Brandon Perna streaming that game, which I would have no interest in watching the Packers and Broncos right now. Zero. Good game here, though. I think, look, Seattle on the move. Arizona, you feel like they need a big play. They need a sack. They need something. They got a big play earlier with the forced fumble on the punt return, but running triggers, yeah, I think you're right, Drew, about that. Yeah, it just, running and just like when you have that fear and, if you're really standoffish, I think they sense that. Like a buddy of mine has a German Shepherd. And for me, I've known that German Shepherd since that, was a little puppy. But some people will come over to his house and I'm there and who just meet the dog for now it's grown up, and they'll just be almost like terrified. And then that's when the dog like just gets a little bit like antsy because it's like, why are you so afraid of me? Yeah, I actually used to walk pitties. Yeah, I used to walk a pit bull when I lived in San Francisco for a while. I used to walk a pit bull and she was like the nicest pit bull. But people would actively, when I was walking the pit bull, people would actively just cross the street. And so I was only 10 at the time, so I didn't know. And on top of that, I only had, oh yeah, you just got hired to a full-time sports job position. Dude, that's rad, John Jay. Hell yeah, man. I mean, that's right up your alley, dude. Hell yeah. Proud of you, dude. Also, we need to do I'd be up for a collab for sure at some point. I just can't commit to doing anything consistently because and obviously you're busy and I'm busy, so it would be really difficult to anything consistently. But of course, I'd be up for doing a stream or like a show or whatever sometime for sure. 1st and 10, Seattle. They hand off to Walker, gets 5 yards on first down. Good pickup on first down. So 2nd and 4, they're going to call it pickup of 6. My Blue Nose ran after some kids, and the first kid that's gotta tell me. Put the pit bull in the car. Yeah, well, that's a good idea, Lewis. And it's such a shame San Francisco's just turned into a bit of a hellhole with crime and what have you. 2nd and 4, Seattle. At their own 46, Geno behind center, single back. Lockett's the man in motion. Snap is away. Does hand it off to Walker. He's going to try and fight forward. Breaks some tackles. Gets about 2 on the play. But that was a tough 2 yards. Could have easily gotten no gain. I miss my Chihuahuas. I used to have a bunch of mutts that they were just like different, like all different. A West Highland Terrier, a Shih Tzu, and then a couple of mutts that were just a mix of God knows what. 3rd and 2 right now for the Seahawks at their own 48. And they go quick. Geno in the shotgun looking over the middle. Incomplete. Great play there by the Arizona defense. They went real hurry up right there, but no good. That was a dangerous throw too. Could have easily been intercepted looking for JSN, but great play there by the that's a Kaiser White. Kaiser White, the linebacker, leading tackler for the Arizona Cardinals. It just rained, so at least it won't smell like piss, says Mark. Yeah, trust me, some of the places I used to live in San Francisco, yeah. Looks like Seattle's lining up to, they're going to punt it. Snap is away, kick is up, punt is up, I should say. It's going to take a bounce into the end zone, touchback. So this Arizona Cardinals will have 1st and 10 at their own 20, 13:38 to go in the half. I recommend not going a long period of time between dogs. Not going a long period of time. Shifty, 3-0 Steelers over the Rams. Guys, I'm going to be right back. I just got to use the restroom. We are on commercial break, coming back shortly. The Cardinals will have the ball 1st and 10 at their own 20. Alrighty, we are back. Let's go. Let's go. Cardinals about to get they have the ball back, but they're about to get their next drive going. Can we see the Arizona Cardinal offense move the ball a little bit? That'd be nice. Close game here. We have 27 likes. We're at Jair Brown likes. We're at Walt Harris likes. We're at Dante Johnson for a while wore 27 likes. Let's go. Peter Miller says, hey, Shifty, you do it? I am. Yes, I am, Peter. I will be doing the 49er game tomorrow night. 49ers at Vikings, Monday Night Football. I will be here for it. So stay tuned for that. I have the link. If you just go to my channel under live, you should see it should be there. 1st and 10, Arizona. Dobbs and shotgun back to his left. They're going to hand it off at the middle. Makes a man miss. DeMarcado gets about 4 yards on first down. Nice job. Andy Scott says, right, bro, needed my bed up at 4 a.m. No rest for the wicked. Did you ever come up with a name? I actually went with I'm calling them Bones. I think that was a great suggestion, and I'm calling him Bones. So we got Bones right here as well. Don't forget Bones back there. 2nd and 6 for Arizona. Dobbs in the shotgun back to his right. Man in motion. Snap is away. Looking to throw. Got time. Throws it. Caught. Nice play right there. Zach Ertz. 1st down, Arizona. Smash the like button, says Bryant. Bryant, I was very briefly watching your stream earlier with David McNiner, and both of you guys were dressed really smart in like suits. Is that a thing now on Sunday? Great. Yeah, Peter. Yeah, come on. Yeah, tomorrow night it's going to be rad. Niners, Vikings. 1st and 10. Arizona. Dobbs hands it off to the back. Good blocks. DeMarcado making guys miss. 45-50 into Seattle territory. 1st down, Arizona. DeMarcado. Let's go. Let's go. I suggested purged Purdy. I like Bones. Bones is a good one. There we go, buddy. What are your thoughts? Rundown Productions. What are your thoughts on Debo missing the next 2 weeks? I think it kind of sucks, but it is one of those things. 1st and 10 for Arizona. They are going to hand the ball to DeMarcado up the middle. Fights for about a yard. They're in Seattle territory. It sucks that Debo got hurt. It sucks that he's going to be out, but at least we have the 2 games, then we have a bye week, and then we have like the second half, we have Jacksonville. So as long as he's back for the Jacksonville game and the second half of the season, fair enough. It sucks, but I mean, it happens in football. I mean, other teams have gotten hit way worse with injuries, so I just hope he can come back okay. 2nd and 9 for Arizona. Maybe a false start there. They hand it to the back who gets about maybe 2. 3rd and 7, 3rd and 8. But I think Trent Williams sits tomorrow night. I think Debo sits tomorrow night. I think McCaffrey plays in a limited role tomorrow night. But yeah, Christian's in the house. Let's go. Bang, bang, Niner gang. Good to have you here, Christian. I'm doing well, man. Tonight's kind of like it's my Friday. So I'm stoked on that. But hopefully you're doing well too, man. Always a pleasure to have you here. 3rd and 7. Arizona. Dobbs in the shotgun back to his left. Seattle bringing pressure. Dobbs throws it. Caught! Yes, 2 feet in bounds. 1st down, Arizona. Shifty, I hit the like button. Hit the like button. Notification. Subscribe to the channel if you are new. I'm all for Seattle. I'm all for Seattle losing too. Peter says, will CMC be playing tomorrow? He says he's feeling great, but my guess is they're probably going to limit him. I would imagine maybe like 15 touches, maybe like 12 rushes, 3 catches, something along those lines, but nothing like his regular workload. 1st and 10 for Arizona at the Seattle 35. They do a little trickery here. They pitch it to Rondale Moore. Rondale Moore's got a lane. 1st down, Arizona fights to the 20 of Seattle. Pick up a 15 yards. Rondale Moore, a little trickery end around right there. Good job, Arizona, getting creative. We're at 32 likes. Let's go. 32 likes. We're 1 like away from Roger Craig, 33 likes. Let's go. Crazy guy's going to vacuum his car. Let's go, Arizona. Let's go. From the 20, Dobbs behind center. Snap is away, fakes the handoff, throws it downfield, gets hit as he throws, intercepted. Intercepted, and he's taking it out of the end zone is number 21, who gets up to the 13-yard line. Looks like Dobbs got hit as he threw it. A bad throw. There's a flag on the play, though. That's Devin Witherspoon, the rookie, the really good rookie out of Illinois. But what's the flag on the play? Dobbs is coming back out there as if he's maybe going to have another shot at it. It was intercepted on the play, but there's a flag down. So this is a big flag. This is a big call here by the officials. Dobbs threw it to the end zone. Intercepted by Devin Witherspoon, taken out to about the 13. The officials are all huddled together, basically. Seattle's defense is on the field, and so is Arizona's offense. The officials talking to Pete Carroll. So we'll have to see what the call is here. Overcoming my fear of liking anything related to the Sea Chickens. Multiple flags on the field. There's like 3 of them. I mean, where the flags were thrown, which is down the field somewhere in the secondary, you have to think it's something against a Seattle defensive back. But Bobby Wagner is trying to listen in on what happened. I mean, from the replay they're showing, I don't see anything. I mean, it was a terrible throw. I mean, I don't know who we know who Dobbs is trying to throw to, but like, oh, Dobbs got hit pretty bad. I just don't think that's roughing the passer, though. Shifty, will Dre Greenlaw? It looks like Dre Greenlaw, he's been practicing, so Dre Greenlaw should be playing tomorrow. I mean, it's for sure a throw. He got hit in the helmet a bit, but, oh, God, that's such a iffy call. The officials are still talking it over. So to me, it looks like a Seattle defender. It was kind of a late hit, but that's in slow motion, and that's a bit biased. I don't know. I think they're going to probably call this roughing the passer, maybe. Trying to see what the call is here, though. I'm just not getting anything. There's like, the officials are taking so long on this. They're talking with Jonathan Gannon, who, okay, he seems pretty happy, so it must be against Seattle. Personal foul, yeah, roughing the passer against Seattle. So that wipes out the interception. Andy Scott with the £5 donation, the super chat. See you tomorrow. And I hope, look, Andy, you know that you and we're going to have to stay up late for this one. Oh, it's a flag against Arizona too, is it? So is it offsetting, I think? It might be offsetting. Yeah, it looks like it's a flag against Arizona as well. But thank you so much, Andy. Let's give a shout out to Andy in the chat. Andy Scott, let's go. Thank you, Andy. You are the man. Appreciate you, buddy. And yeah, tomorrow night, we got a late night ahead of us. Niners, Vikings tomorrow night. I can't wait. Let's go. Oh, so Humphreys, he interacted with a official. I don't know. I don't have the volume on in the game, so I just can't even tell what the hell's going on. Have beer with 49ers, gonna have a ton of marijuana. Okay, it's 1st and 10 Arizona. So they have the ball. The interception is wiped out from the roughing the passer. But then it looked like DJ Humphries interacted with an official who's kicked out of the game now. 1st and goal, Arizona. Refreshing. You know it, Renee. You know it. 1st and goal from the 25. What the frickin'? That's why it took so long. Because that was after the play. Anyway, 1st and goal from the 25. Josh Dobbs fakes the handoff, keeps it. Dobbs gets down. Touchdown, Arizona! Fakes. Read option. Read option. Makes guys miss, and it's a touchdown, Arizona. What a play. Somehow the scoreboard just gave Arizona 9 points, which is impossible. They're having a heck of a time right here. Dobbs makes guys miss, and it's a touchdown, Arizona. Let's go, Arizona. Josh Dobbs making guys miss on the read option. Extra point is good. And it's 10-7 Arizona. The Seahawk DB tried to shoulder him to knock him down, but he just bounced off him. But also by doing the shoulder, it kind of bounced Dobbs away from a potential tackle. And what a huge play right there. But again, Andy, thank you so much, Andy, for the £5 donation. You're the man. Always a pleasure. Always great having you here. Fest Life is you're going to be at the game tomorrow night in Minnesota. That's cool. I hear that Minnesota is actually a great city. The Twin Cities, isn't it? Why do they call it the Twin Cities? What is it? St. Paul? That's the other city, or I don't know. My geography around there is terrible. Although I do know that. Wait, the capital is St. Paul, isn't it? The capital of Minnesota. It's Minneapolis. Minneapolis, yeah. The watermelon beers. That's the. I remember the 21st Amendment. Hell or high watermelon. Arizona touchdown, though. Hell yeah. Let's go, Cardinals. We're at 34 likes. 34 likes. Let's go. Mogadishu North. That's the other city with Minneapolis. Oh, yeah. St. Paul and Minneapolis. Yeah. Because isn't St. Paul is the capital of Minnesota, I believe. Where you would assume that it's Minneapolis, but then there's a bunch of states where you assume it's a city, but you assume it's one city, but it's actually somewhere else. Yeah, Josh Dobbs touchdown. That was a great run. Kind of got launched by a Seattle defender who didn't wrap him up, but just tried to kind of shoulder him to the ground. But then that also kind of launched Dobbs away from a tackle by the Seattle safety. So, just a weird, funky play. Man, that Eagles and Dolphins game, that's going to be so good. Minneapolis is nice except for the part where it's Detroit. Yeah. Although I've heard Detroit is a lot nicer in recent years. That was a really nice run. Good job, Joshua Dobbs. The Tennessee Volunteer. And I do have to give him credit. He's a tough situation, gets traded a week before the season or something, and I think he's played well. I think Dobbs is a fantastic backup quarterback to have in the NFL. I don't think he's a starter. I don't think he's ever going to get you to the playoffs necessarily and win you Super Bowls. But if you need a guy to come in for 5 games in a season, I don't think he would be awful. And that's kind of what you want from your backup. The kickoff was away. It was returned to about the 23 by Seattle. Just athleticism, too, by Dobbs. Wow. Really nice play. Really nice. If you ever come here, visit Mall of America. Oh, geez, I heard that's a whole thing. That's the biggest mall in the I don't know if it's the world, but the U.S. for sure. Mall of America is massive, but I bet it's getting real cold there. 1st and 10, Seattle at their own 24. Geno Smith in the pistol, back behind him. Snap is away. Keeps it, fakes the handoff, and keeps it. Throwing it way downfield, wide open. Nice route there. That's a tough tackle. Jackson, Smith, and Jigba. This seems to be like his coming out game. He has a touchdown. He's being targeted consistently. JSN, like, really trying to make a name for himself in this game here. But this seems to be the first game where, because there's no DK Metcalf. DK Metcalf is out. He didn't even start this game. So JSN really trying to cement his position as like a reliable receiver who should be getting targets every week. 1st and 10 at their own 36 now. In the pistol. Geno fakes the handoff. Looking to throw. He's got time. Throwing it downfield again. Caught again. And that's JSN again up to the 47-48. Not yet. It's perfect weather right now. Define perfect weather. I'm curious. Because everyone would kind of have their own preference. I love iced coffee with Bailey's Irish Cream and Kahlua. Would that be an Irish coffee kind of? Or no, an Irish coffee would have some whiskey in it. When I was drinking, I haven't since 2019. That's good. 1st and 10, Seattle. They're going to do fake the end around here. Geno Smith steps up into the pocket. A little lob pass, but that's going to be pass interference against the defense. Tyler Lockett had a step on him, but the Cardinal DB just grabbed him. At the very least, it's holding. My guess, pass interference. And this is a pass interference call where I would not complain about it. It's for sure a holding, but right, guys? Who's with me? Spencer Godfrey. Now, that's a name. That's a great name. Spencer Godfrey. Hello, Homer. This is Godfrey Jones. 1st and 10, Seattle at the Arizona 47. Pitch it out to the back. Gets about a yard. Good play by the defense. Spencer says, yeah, JSN's been really good in this game. You know, and I think that it can be, I would imagine, like, obviously I've never been an NFL quarterback, but I would imagine that you start, I mean, he's so used to DK Metcalf and Tyler Lockett that you bring in a weapon like a JSN that it can be hard to build that chemistry and trust. So maybe Metcalf being out is good long term where he can get that chemistry going. 2nd and 10. And Geno Smith escapes the rush, throws it incomplete. Looking for JSN. JSN looking for a flag, not going to get it. But this is a game where you have to think that if you're the Seahawks, and so far it's been the case that you build that rapport between Geno Smith and JSN. That way when DK Metcalf is back, he has a rapport with him. He has a rapport with Lockett. Then you have JSN as well. So JSN more than what? I did not know that. Metcalf is inactive, yeah. 3rd and 10, Geno looking, throwing it down the field. Got a man, caught Tyler Lockett. That's 1st down, Seattle. And they just got no pressure on him. GH says Metcalf, fall, cool and crisp in the morning and mildly warm in the afternoon. Beautiful autumn colors. I'm here. You're here working. You're in Minneapolis working. Beautiful. Beautiful. Spencer has subscribed to the channel. Thank you very much, Spencer. I appreciate that. It's raining in San Francisco. On a real note, I imagine that they tried to institute more JSN. Or yeah, I think you're right, Spencer. 1st and 10, Geno in the pistol. Looking to throw. Going to dump it off now to Walker, who drops it. That's not a fumble. Pass it forward. Second and 10 come up. There's 6:13 left in the half. Kenneth Walker just didn't... I mean, the throw was catchable for sure. Second and 10 coming up here for the Seattle Seahawks. Shane Waldron is the offensive coordinator for Seattle. Geno Smith, 10 of 13, 123 yards, and a touchdown today. In shotgun, players either side of him. Snap is away. Does hand it off to Walker, who's got a bit of... makes guys miss. Gets about 3 or 4 yards there, but that was a good run. That was a really nice run. If Seattle loses, 49ers will be up 2 full games. Yes, that would be accurate, yes. Because Seattle already had their bye week, so as Spencer pointed out, yeah, they probably tried to, during the bye week, institute more games or more plays for JSN. It makes sense. But I think this is a game where if you're Seattle, you'd like to see JSN, and he's already been involved a lot, but that's good to build rapport there. 3rd and 5. Snap is away. Geno looking over the middle, throws it, caught. Tyler Lockett going back to Old Faithful right there. First down on back-to-back 3rd down plays. Who does he look for? Tyler Lockett. Great protection too by the Seattle offensive line, giving him more than enough time for Lockett to get open. Lockett on a little easy route over the middle. Finds a space in the zone coverage. Bam, first down. Is Walker our best offensive player? Well, I think Walker, that's hard to say. I would probably say DK Metcalf, but 1st and 10 at the Arizona 18. Geno in shotgun. Snap. Look in. Thinking for the end zone. Throws it. Caught. They're going to say he was out of bounds. That was Bobo. But that looked pretty close, actually. It looked like it could have been a pass interference, too. Left foot. Ooh. That might be worth challenging if you're Seattle. He got the left foot, potentially the right foot. And Pete Carroll is going to challenge this because he got the left foot in, potentially got his right toe in bounds. Bobo. That's just a fun name to say. I think this might actually get overturned to be a touchdown. It's tough, but Tyler Lockett is a... Is that why he's your favorite player? That made me laugh. That was good. This could actually be a touchdown, Seattle. I think that his right toe, it's close. And it's got to be indisputable evidence. But it could be a touchdown, Seattle. Could be. Let's take a look around. We have 37 likes on the stream. Let's get to 42 likes. 42 likes. Ronnie Lott likes. Let's get to Ronnie Lott likes on the stream. Again, thank you, Spencer, for subscribing to the channel. Appreciate that. We're at 2766. Whoop, jeepers. We're at 2766 subscribers. Thank you so much there. Appreciate that. Let's take a look at some of the scores around the NFL. Pittsburgh 3 and Rams 3. Ooh-wee, that's a good one. Denver 6, Green Bay 0. Another great game. But then you do have the one game that's actually good. It's Kansas City 17, Chargers 17. Yeah, that's a good one right there. An AFC West battle. And Kansas City, I want to hear your guys' thoughts on Kansas City this year. Clearly, they don't have their number one receiver who they would, typically it was Tyreek Hill or they had Juju Smith-Schuster or whoever. But they just don't seem the same this year. They just seem like a real notch below where they've been. The defense has been fine for Kansas City, but the offense just not as good as what we're used to. I don't know. Let me know what your guys' thoughts on that. Thirty-eight likes. Deshaun Goldson. Who do Ronnie Hurd likes. Remember Ronnie Hurd? Any Niner fans remember Ronnie Hurd, the safety? 38 likes on the stream. We're trying to hit 42 likes. Let's go. Yeah, I just think Kansas City just haven't been as effective as they normally have been. Just something about it. They gave it a touchdown, I think. That's, left foot. And that's in. Yeah, that's a good touchdown for Seattle. And here comes the extra point. So it's a touchdown Seattle. Hold is good, and it's up 14-10 Seattle. They respond nicely after the Arizona touchdown. First stands, no. So let's look at, that's what Tyler Lockett, do you think he'd be busier, like doing important things? I don't know. TD, yeah, you're right, Mickey. That was a touchdown. And I thought so. I was like, that's a good challenge by Pete Carroll. And I think it was a touchdown from what I'd seen. He got his left foot clearly in bounds and just tapped the right toe in bounds before it went out. And that's a rookie, Bobo. Was he undrafted? Bobo, that's a name I would remember. I don't remember him in the pre-draft anything, but he looks like a big dude, maybe like a converted tight end or something. Spencer says, Kansas City's defense looks great, but it's hard to say. I have faith that Mahomes will get his shit together. They slumped like this 2 years ago, and they slump, but there's a number of games this like against the Jets, they didn't look good. Against the Broncos, they didn't look good. Week 1 against the Lions, they didn't look great. And I get that there was, Kelsey was out week 1 and Chris Jones, but still, I don't know. Like in years past, like last season when the 49ers played the Chiefs, I was like terrified of the Chiefs, and they ended up beating us pretty good. It was close for like 3 quarters, but this year, and I hope I'm not eating my words here later, but the Chiefs just don't scare me as much as they normally would. And it's probably their wide receiver group. 1st and 10 here for the Cardinals from their own 25 after the touchback. Snap is away, fakes the handoff, does Dobbs. Gonna pass it over the middle, incomplete, dangerous. Oof. That could have been bad. Went back for his tight end, but just threw it like to the right. Just a little bit too much on it. 2nd and 10 coming up here for the Cardinals from their own 25-yard line. 14-10 Seattle over Arizona. 4:36 left in the half. Dobbs coming out behind center. DeMercado is the lone back. 2 tight ends, 2 receivers. Snap is away. Hands it off to DeMercado. Gets a decent run there. 5-yard pickup. Decent blocking. Basically, Monterey has an awesome aquarium. Yeah, Monterey. Yeah, I went there as a kid too. Do you remember? I don't know what it's called now, but do you remember from the Bay Area? Was it Marine World Africa or something like that? That was in the Bay Area. That was awesome. The Chiefs threw interception. Patrick Mahomes has been throwing a lot of interceptions this year. 3rd and 5 for the Cardinals. In shotgun is Dobbs. Back to his right. Snap is away. Seahawks bringing pressure. Dobbs throws it. Caught! And also there's a flag on the field. Caught by Hollywood Brown. That's 1st down Arizona. Looks like he got maybe a finger in his eye. Holding defense, that penalty is going to be declined. You're right, they look weaker. I just have faith in Mahomes. I think that, yes, I think you're right. They will get it together. They're in a not so great division, are the Chiefs. I mean, the Raiders stink, the Broncos stink, the Chargers will charger. So, yeah. First and 10, Arizona at their own 42. 3:38 to go in the half. Dobbs and shotgun. Gonna hand it to DeMercado up the middle. Gets about 2 yards on the play. 2nd and 8. Vallejo, says Mark. What's in Vallejo? Is that Marine World Africa? But it's called something else now, isn't it? Devin Witherspoon has so much energy. I bet his... Probably. Have you... Chua, I used to live by the Golden Gate Bridge. When I lived in San Francisco, I lived really close there. I've been there hundreds of times. 3 minutes to go in the half. Dobbs snap is away. Throws it quick over the middle. That's going to be about a 3 to 4 yard pickup. I think that was Trey McBride. Stafford just making a funky play right there. Wow. Is that Tutu Atwell who scored? Yeah, Tutu Atwell. It's going to be 3rd and about 3 maybe for the Arizona Cardinals, closing in on the 2-minute warning for the first half. Dobbs coming out in shotgun, back to his left. Dobbs now goes up to the line, makes a call, 3 receivers up top, 1 down low. Snap is away, looking down low, coming back, breaks away from the sack, and Dobbs gonna run for it and gets the first down. That should be first down yardage, and they're gonna give him the first down. Come on, Josh Dobbs, let's go. Let's go, Cardinals. Beat the damn Seahawks. Let's go. Great play recognition there by Josh Dobbs. Just gets enough for the first down. Shifty, do you know there is a gift shop? I did know that, yes. Took the bridge many times. Sister was in college in Humboldt, so plenty. Yep. Beautiful drives. I loved. And then we're at the 2-minute warning, folks. 2-minute warning. Cardinals are in Seattle territory. Remember, Seattle gets the ball to start the second half. I love driving up north to like Marin County. There's so many great places up north, north of San Francisco, across the Golden Gate Bridge. Beautiful, just absolutely beautiful. Some of the best scenery you'll see in the United States for sure, for the places I've been to. But Arizona on the move. Josh Dobbs making some nice plays again. I think Dobbs is such a good backup to have. Do I think he's a long-term starter? Probably not. But he's your ideal backup where he can make plays. I don't think he's going to necessarily destroy or lose you games. And if you have your starter go down for like 4 or 5 games, I think he can come in and play pretty well. I'd trade Geno a 2nd and 2/3. I wouldn't, Spencer, I'm sorry, I wouldn't do that trade. If I were Seattle, like if the Rams called me tomorrow and they said, we'll give you Matt Stafford for all that, I mean, well, I don't know. I kind of have to think about it now. I just don't know how much longer Stafford's going to last. Like there's injuries and I don't know. Have not crossed since they took out the cash booths. Oh, says Mark. Yeah, you got to have the, wait, what's the freaking thing called? I'm totally blanking on it. For the bridge, the pass. Watching Denver Broncos, says Stephen Rocky Singleton. God, yeah, the Broncos are painful to watch. I wouldn't be watching them unless I was a Bronco fan. But, the number 1 Cowboy fan back in the house. Always good to have you, crazy guy. Riding on a high after that big win last week. Now take the pictures of your plate and send you a bill if you don't use Fast Pass. That's it, Fast Pass. There you go. But, it's a beautiful drive up Northern California. It's funny how San Francisco is Northern California, but if you still drive like 2 or 3 hours north of it, you're still in California. 1st and 10, Arizona at the Seattle 47. Dobbs hands it off here to Rondale Moore. Rondale Moore gets about 10, 12 yards on the play. First down, Arizona. There's a flag. There's a flag on the play. It's probably coming back. I'm guessing holding. Gosh dang it. Yep. And that's going to be coming all the way back. Holding on Trey McBride, second-year tight end out of Colorado State. The Colorado State Rams, actually. Trey McBride not happy with himself. So 1st and 20 now for the Cardinals. Damn it. Come on, let's go. Our is it 1st and 20? Dobbs in the shotgun, 1st and 16. That's where the foul happened. 40 yards downfield. Snap is away. Dobbs looking, dumps it off. Oof, gets about a yard on the play. A little quick pass out there to DeMarcado. I went through cave that has lighted. 5 hours of freeway from Bridge. Yeah, seriously, Reggae. Yeah, I was completely underestimated. Like, if you were 4 or 5 hours north and you're still in Northern California, it's weird. Like San Francisco, although if you ask San Franciscans, they will not say that they're Central California, but it's close. They'd be like, no, we're Northern California. Wyoming Cowboys football. Wyoming Cowboys, that's where Josh Allen went to school, in Wyoming. 2nd and 15 for the Cardinals. Dobbs throws it. Caught! First down, Marquise Brown. Hollywood Brown to the 35 of Seattle. Let's go, Cardinals. Come on. Yeah, Staff might not be around much longer, but he's the same age as Geno. It would essentially be the draft capital. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I don't know if Seattle are in a Super Bowl window quite right now. It's close, but I mean, I could understand the logic. Hands it off to the running back, gets about 8 yards down inside the 30. But Spencer, yeah, I hear what you're saying that, I mean, would Stafford be better than Geno Smith? Yes. You give up that draft capital. Plus, I personally think Seattle are another year or two away from, I don't know. I hope Colorado Buffaloes lose every game. Is that racist? It depends on your reasons for why you want Colorado to lose. From 2 hours north to the border, it's not quite a freeway. 2nd and 2 right now for the Cardinals. Only 30, they called a timeout. 37 seconds to go. At the Seattle 27. They got 2 timeouts left. Dobbs in the shotgun by himself now. Snap is away. Looking to throw. Throws it for the end zone. Almost intercepted. Double coverage. There's a flag on the play. And I think it might be against Arizona. It's against Arizona. That's going to be holding. And I think that they're going to have to use a timeout unless they want to burn 10 seconds. It's against the new left tackle, Kelvin Beachum, and that's a hold for sure. That's a hold, yeah. That's a hold all day. I just hate Buffaloes. You know, there's a sentence that is Buffalo, 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 Buffalo. 2nd and 12 from the Seattle 37. Dobbs in shotgun, back to his right. Snap is away. Dobbs steps up in the pocket, throws it, and that ball didn't come out right at all. Maybe his hand or arm got hit. 3rd and 12. Now, you got to get... Maybe you run the ball here, try and get 5-6 yards, make it a more manageable field goal. You force Seattle to burn a timeout. That's what I would maybe do. Yeah, Dobbs' arm got hit as he threw it by Boye Mafe, the really good edge rusher from Minnesota. 3rd and 12, 27 seconds to go. Dobbs and shotgun back to his right. Man in motion is Rondale Moore. Snap is away, looking to throw. Dobbs going to get sacked back at the 45, and that's why you run the ball. And they're just going to let the clock wind down to halftime. That's why you run the ball there, in my opinion. Not great protection for Dobbs, but you have to run the ball there, I think. Make it a manageable field goal. Try and put up 3 points before halftime. Now it's just the Cardinals use a timeout. Maybe they're going to try and kick a field goal. It would be a long one. But Prater does have the leg for it. No, Dobbs is still out there. I remember a lot of walking at Six Flags. If the NFL was a middle school, George Kittle, the class clown, Jimmy G. Maybe they're just gonna, but you can't call back-to-back timeouts. I don't know. History, Tom Brady, history, Dak Prescott, the normal kid, Roger Goodell, the principal, yeah. 4th and 20. I think they're just going to like launch it. Oh, that's offside against the defense. They're saying false start, but the defender was like clearly. That's why he went offside. Wow. George Kittle for sure would be the class clown. Jimmy Garoppolo would definitely steal your girlfriend. Tom Brady is like the guy who's like 19 years old but still in high school. Roger, the principal, Aaron Donald, the bully. I don't know about it. I guess so. 4th and 25 now from the 49. Dobbs just going to try and launch it for the end zone, I assume. Does. Oh, incomplete. So it's going to be halftime here, folks. A Hail Mary for the end of the half. Incomplete. Halftime, folks. I'm going to be back momentarily. We have 44 people in here. This is a good game. Seattle will get the ball to start the second half. A Hail Mary, I would have, on the 4th and 10 it was before, I would have tried to kick the field goal, but Brady misses a lot of things. Brady is an interesting guy, that's for sure. I will be back in a couple of minutes, guys. Stay tuned. We're going to be talking about this first half. We're going to look at scores around the NFL. I'll be back momentarily. Heard Niners might be interested in wide receiver Jarvis Landry. Haven't heard that, Steve-O, but I will look into it. I will be back momentarily, guys. Alrighty. Brady, oh my God. Super Bowl 2024 halftime show. That's going to be Usher, I believe, isn't it, Stephen Rocky? Why would he kiss a boy when he's married to the... God, what are you guys even talking about? Okay, Brady is weird. Like, there's videos of Brady... Okay, I'm not even going to get into that. Well, yeah, Brady was married to Gisele Bundchen. But then they got divorced, so... I say TB12 is a history teacher is because these were ages of these players in his rookie year. Dak was 8, Donald was 10, Russell Wilson was 13, Jamar Chase was 1. Okay, so TJ Watt just picked off Stafford. Okay, yeah, let's take a look around the NFL. By the way, we're at 38 likes. Guys, 4 likes away from Ronnie Lott likes. We're at halftime here in this game, Seattle, Arizona. Let's take a look around the league. Rams 9, Steelers 3. And looks like he was intercepted by TJ Watt. TJ Watt to the LA Rams 7. Ooh, they're in the third quarter already. So they're trying to get in the end zone. We have Chiefs and Chargers 17 apiece. Mahomes with an interception. Touchdown passes to Valdez-Scantling, Rashee Rice. Omenahu has a sack. I miss Charles Omenahu. Patrick Mahomes pass incomplete, penalty on pass interference all the way down to the 1. Broncos driving 6-0 over the Green Bay Packers. Russell Wilson to Samaje Perine. You see, Mahomes stats aren't great. Jewish dudes, really. Yeah. I didn't know they got divorced. That changes everything. Yeah, Giselle, I mean, come on. Like, I'm kind of busy right here. I have a stream. I have 39 people watching, Giselle. I'm a little busy right now, so you have to slow your roll. I'm busy. I ride the Cobra roller coaster. I ride the roller coaster of love. TJ Watt is unbelievable. I mean, for me, when it comes to defensive players of the year so far, TJ Watt or Myles Garrett, I think, are just both insane. Thank you for retracting that message, Spencer. You're a good dude. I like your sense of humor, but it's not totally PC. But, you know, it's a little funny. Mahomes about to throw for 600. Who would suck? God. Spencer, come on, bro. Nope. And Mahomes just threw another. Wow, Mahomes. Okay, so that's what we're talking. We're at half. Mahomes is 321 yards, 3 touchdowns, but it's only a 1 possession game too. That's insane. That's it, freaking insane. Mahomes has 321 passing yards in the first half. By the way, Pittsburgh scored a touchdown. Which that's pretty wild. Yeah, that comment, Jesus, yeah. Patty Mahomes writing, yeah, okay. Spaghetti Western, thank you for subscribing to the channel, by the way. Thank you so much. That's awesome of you. Appreciate you. We're at halftime here. Seattle 14, Arizona 10. And neither team playing great, but neither, you know, it's tricky. I really can't tell which way. I think it's going to take 1 or 2 big plays, and that will just completely change the course of the game. But this could really go either way. I think Seattle looked better and more efficient, but I couldn't really call it right now. Broncos 9-0 over the Packers, so that's a boring game. It's going to be halftime. Chiefs 24, Chargers 17. Mahomes 300 yards in the first half. What in the world is that? This is my favorite live streaming guy, and I'm a Seahawks fan. Shouldn't you shout out you Shifties? You must. Okay, that kind of made me laugh. That was pretty funny. Are are kids with Tom Brady or Giselle? Jeepers Christ! How do we get onto this topic of conversation? I think they're probably with. My guess is they're probably with the whoever, whatever nanny or whatever they pay. I don't know. I don't know, and I don't really care. Hey Shifty, it's Tommy from Lake Tahoe, California, Northern California. You don't have to say this on the air if you don't want to, but I want to send you a. Wait, you want to send me a signed football from Roger Craig? Are you messing with me or are you actually serious? Because I live in Ireland now, so like the shipping costs, but I that's incredibly generous and you don't have to do that. But wow, that would be phenomenal. I'd be honored and I'd put it like right here. I'd put it like front and center. Um, that's amazing. Don't send it to that Spencer guy. Spencer's probably gonna do something weird with it, like make out with it or something. But but that's awesome. If you want to, like, we can talk about it. If you want to like email me or whatever, but let me know. But I appreciate the offer. That's insane, and I would never say no to a piece of like awesome football history like that. But it's great to have you here, Tommy. Always a pleasure. I'm jealous that you are in beautiful Lake Tahoe, probably among the most beautiful places in the world. And oh God, Spencer, no. Um, but I'm eternally jealous. That's videos of Taylor Swift celebrating with Jackson. Oh God. I don't care about Taylor Swift. The only person I'd probably care, Jackson Mahomes is I just, I'm not going to get into it. I just could not. Who cares? He's a brother of a football. Like, why? Um, Spencer, you're a sick man. You're a sick man. Your humor is like the humor that I had when I was like 13, which is still pretty funny, but I have a Randy White signed helmet bought for my son. I'm not a Cowboy fan. Jackson Mahomes deserved to be more famous than Taylor. Talent? Oh God. But yeah, it's that would be someone like Roger Craig, who's just an absolute legend. I think probably you could easily argue should be in the Pro Football Hall of Fame, although I don't think any Niner fan who will forget the fumble against the New York Giants. And I hate to bring that up, but that could have been the three-peat. So that's the only one negative with Roger Craig, but he did so many good things. He was the first running back to have 1,000 rushing yards and 1,000 receiving yards. Tommy says, it's just collecting dust, man. It's all good. I'm just a struggling guitar player and a skier. That's why I live up by Tahoe. Go Niners, of course, no problem. Man, that's awesome. It's yeah, if you want to send it, dude, we can. I'm not blowing off Giselle Bundchen. Hell no. Although I'm in a relationship, so kind of yes. but I mean, look, no pressure either way. I just appreciate the thought. That would be awesome. I'd be honored to have that. But don't feel obligated to. But it'd be like boom right here, and it'd be like freaking Roger Craig signed this football. That would be amazing. But yeah, don't feel obligated to either. Went to Lake Tahoe to swim and then went to jacuzzi with. Yeah, Lake Tahoe's beautiful. Oh, it's absolutely gorgeous. I mean, it's gorgeous. I would love to live there. Let me check shipping costs real quick. Go Niners and Raiders. Yeah, look, and like, again, if the shipping costs, which they probably are, if they're outrageous and completely unreasonable, don't worry about it. It's the thought that counts. But if you are going to do it, then man, oh yeah, I'll send you my info, and that would just be freaking phenomenal. My blowing up just it's oh god, it's pretty impossible for running back to get into the Hall of Fame. Yeah, it is. And every year there's just more and more players who obviously become eligible, and it's just I don't think that Roger Craig will make it. I think the Hall of Fame, there's some players who get in there, I'm like, what? Kickoff is away, by the way, so let me update the quarter. We're in the third quarter. Festlife, what brought you to Ireland? What are some of the highlights? So I was born in San Francisco. Both of my parents are Irish. I grew up in Ireland from when I was 7 till I was 21. Then I lived in San Francisco. I moved back to San Francisco by myself for a long time. And then I just moved back to Ireland to be closer to friends and family. That's my life story in a nutshell. So 1st and 10 Seattle at their own 25. Geno Smith in the pistol, back behind him. 2 tight ends, 2 receivers. Interesting motion right there. They hand it to the running back. Gets about 1.5 yards. I bet I could beat the shit. I don't know how big you are, man. Spencer, you have to back that up, dude. Wife's making ribs. Oh, beige. Oh, ribs are so good. Super jealous. Really jealous. 2nd and 9 coming up for Seattle at their own 26-yard line. Geno in shotgun by himself. 3 receivers up top, 2 down low. Cardinals showing pressure. And they do bring it. Nice catch there by Lockett. Going to be shy of the first down. Maybe 3rd and a long one, 3rd and 2. Watch it, bud. We've all blown, even if they're. Thanks for sharing. Yeah, you're very welcome, Festlife. That's my life story in a nutshell. I just wanted to be back closer to friends and long-term friends who I've known for like almost 30 years, and then family too. But I do miss San Francisco in some ways. I miss San Francisco. I miss the people over there. 3rd and 2 now for Seattle. Geno Smith takes a snap. Maybe going to run for, going to get the first down. Nice play, Geno Smith. Scanned the field, nothing open. Maneuvered, navigated his way through the pocket and gets the first down. So Festlife, and you don't have to answer if you don't want to, but so are you just temporarily working in Minneapolis, or are you from that area? Roger Craig changed the way people. That's true, Ben. He was the first and foremost, like the dual threat running back, where you could, where he was so effective in both roles. 1st and 10 Seattle at their own 38, pitches it out to the left. Kenneth Walker gonna lose a yard or 2. Great tackle. Wow, he's having a great game. Number 7 of the Arizona Cardinals is just playing. That's Kaiser White. He's having a great game. Almost intercepted earlier. Great tackle for loss. It's going to be 2nd and 11 right now for the Seattle Seahawks. It's him not being one of the... I don't know if that's the worst thing that the NFL has ever done, but Craig not being in the Hall of Fame, but I think that... it's difficult because there's so many deserving players who belong in there. Snap is away. Geno Smith scanning the field, going to roll out to his right, throws it downfield, wide open, and that's going to be Colby Parkinson, wide open, no one within 3 yards of him, and that's a big gain, Seattle. I like Taylor. She's worked hard. I don't listen to any of her music, but I think you have to give props to Taylor Swift for like the success, whether you like her or not, Like, at least she kind of worked her way up there. It wasn't like just handed to her necessarily. But I don't know. First and 10 Seattle now at the Arizona 36 after the big completion. Geno behind center. Single back, and they are going to fake the handoff to the back. Scanning the field. Throwing to... He caught it! Noah Fant down to the 10. What a throw. What a catch. There was like 3 Cardinal defenders right there, but wow, what a throw by Geno Smith. That's unbelievable. The fact that he would throw that is like crazy. What a catch, too. You're from Mississippi. I'm a travel nurse. I've been all across the U.S. I'm working in Wisconsin, which is, oh, yeah. Wow. From Mississippi. Mississippi. First and 10 at the 11. They hand it off to Kenneth Walker, who makes a couple of guys miss. Gets to the 9-8 maybe. Second and 7. Second and 8 coming up. Inside the 10 of Arizona. Arizona needs a big play. They need a turnover. Or you just hold them to 3. Keep it a 1-possession game. What's the capital of Mississippi? I think it's Jackson. Is it Jackson, Mississippi? Is that the capital? Second and 8. Seattle going hurry up here. Geno in the shotgun. Snap is away. Going to run it himself. And he just slides down. Gets about 3 yards. It's going to be 3rd and 4. Maybe from the 5. How far from home do you have to travel? Do I have to travel? Like a couple of miles from work? Taylor Swift, not very freaky though. Bet she doesn't even like, oh God. Third and 5 from the 6-yard line. Geno and shotgun back to his right. Snap is away. Looking to throw, looking right, looking left, rolling out to his right, going to try and run for it. He's going to get there. Doesn't get the touchdown, but gets the first down. It's going to be 1st and goal from inside the 1. Shifty, I don't like turf field. Like, yeah, I'm not a fan of turf field, but that's why I think there's almost 0 chance that Trent Williams plays. Maybe he was out of bounds before the marker. Are they going to give him the first down, though? I think... Ooh, that's a tough call, actually. They give him the first down. It's 1st and goal from inside the 1. But what are they even reviewing here? Are they just calling a timeout? Yeah, it's me. Matt says, just give it to Kenneth Walker, all right? I need those fantasy points. I actually have JSN in my fantasy league, so I'm like, if you want to throw it to JSN, if you're going to score a touchdown, how about you throw another touchdown pass to JSN? But this is going to... I think Geno could have been shy of the first down, if anything. I don't know. I'm not crazy about this. What they're doing here. But, okay, they're going to say 1st and goal from inside the 1. Geno and shotgun. They are going to give it to Walker, who gets stuffed. Does not make it. Maybe back to the line of scrimmage. They gave it to Walker. Did not get in. 2nd and goal from around the 1. Arizona stuffs them. Maybe lost half a yard, too. So it's going to be 2nd and goal. There's less than 9 minutes to go in the 3rd quarter. Geno and shotgun back to his left. Snap is away. They give it to Walker again, who doesn't get there. Loses a yard. 3rd and goal from the 2. So, Matt, they gave it to him twice and nothing. Spencer, you're at like a 9. Let's bring it down to like a 5. I like your sense of humor, but let's bring it down a little bit. 3rd and goal from the 2. Geno Smith behind center. JSN, single coverage up top. fakes the handoff, looking, throws it, and he's going to be stopped shy, loses a yard, 4th and goal. Great defense by the Arizona Cardinals. Fakes the handoff to Walker, throws it out quick to Colby Parkinson, shy of the goal line. The Seattle offense is staying out there for some reason. 7:43 left in the quarter, and I don't know did Seattle holding against the offense. It's going to be decline, so it is. Ooh, that's interesting. Interesting. And Seattle will try. They will take the 3, because that could have been interesting. Where if they took the. Because if Seattle were thinking of maybe going for it on 4th down, then you could have potentially accepted the penalty. You'll go down to a 6.8. Excellent. Thank you, Spencer. You're a funny guy. I like your sense of humor. But let's rein it in just a tad. Just a tad. I thought the Seattle Seahawks could have gone for it, but if they were going to line up and go, yeah, they declined it, so it was 4th and 2, or it was like 4th and goal from the 2.5 or 3, as opposed to 3rd and goal from the 11 or 12. But Arizona wanted the 4th and goal. So it's 17-10 Seattle. Arizona's offense has got to get something going here. 10 points. Should have accepted. I mean, Seattle went for the field goal, and if it was 3rd and goal from the 11, the best possible outcome. Well, the best possible outcome is a turnover, which is pretty unlikely. I think Seattle, I would guess, plays it pretty cautious. But you're probably just hoping for a field goal, which is what happened here. So 17-10 Seattle. It's also 17-10 Rams over the Steelers. It is 9-0 Broncos over the Packers. God, that game must be torture to watch. Chiefs 24, Chargers 17 in the 3rd quarter, and Mahomes is 354 yards passing. And there's 13 minutes left in the 3rd quarter. Jeepers. I can't believe the Patriots beat the Bills. The Giants beat the Commanders. The Giants just look so terrible. Tyrod Taylor, maybe, is he better than Daniel Jones? Probably. But they're paying Daniel Jones like 40-something million. But I think Arizona, of course, they're still in this game. It takes one play and they're tied up. But I think they could really get something going here. Shifty, do you think Chargers can beat Bears next week? I think that they should beat the Bears, especially if Justin Fields is not playing. But the Chargers, it's weird. When it comes to the Chargers, they have a really good team on paper, but they're not excelling. They're not performing up to the standards they should be. And it's on the coaching staff, Brandon Staley. And it's easy to be like, well, Brandon Staley has maybe, I don't know if he has, but it's like, I'm guessing a winning record as a head coach, whatever. But I don't know if that's necessarily because of him or just because the team is so talented that it's like, unless you're just trying to lose, which sometimes it feels like the Chargers, they just find exciting ways to lose games. I just don't know. But if I were the Chargers, assuming they don't go far this year, I'd get in new coaches. I'd blow it up in terms of coaching staff, not the roster, but the coaching staff. I agree, Spencer. He should be fired. If they don't go, assuming they don't go anywhere this year, he should be gone because that roster is too good with way too many good players who are going to start getting to the end of their career. Kickoff is away and the Cardinals only take it up to about the 18, but there is a flag on the play. Seattle seems to think it's against Arizona. I'm wondering if there's like a face mask or something in there. One like away, says Lance. We're also at 2768 subscribers. So thank you to the 2 new subscribers. I appreciate that. If we can get to 2770, that'd be awesome. Face mask against Arizona. So that's not good. We have 42 likes. Let's go. 42 likes. Ronnie Lott likes. Let's go. Come on. Let's get to 44 likes. Tom Rathman. We have Kyle Juszczyk. Let's go. 1st and 10 Arizona. From their own 10. Dobbs in the shotgun. Back to his right. Snap is away. He keeps it. It's a read option. Dobbs gets upfield and ends up getting about 3 yards, actually. Looked like he was going to be maybe stopped for no gain. We have Lance Mannion subscribing to the channel. Thank you very much, Lance. I appreciate that. We're at 2769 subscribers. 1 subscriber away from 2770. Crazy to think when I started this channel, and now we're up to 2,700 subscribers. It's amazing. 2nd and 7. Dobbs fakes the handoff under pressure, dumps it over the middle to Zach Ertz, who gets about 6 up to their own 19. So 3rd and 1. Spencer, you ever worry that the 49ers rely too heavily on CMC and Ayuk? I don't know, because we saw against the Giants, and it is the New York Giants, but we relied on Debo had a big game, and so did George Kittle. McCaffrey was fine too, but I don't think we have to rely on them. I like Elijah Mitchell. I like Jordan Mason. So Dobbs fakes the handoff. Gonna try and run for a first down. He's gonna be shy. He's not gonna get the first down. That's gonna be 4th and short. Fakes the handoff. Was maybe gonna throw it, but then runs it. Okay, let me... Let's see. How would I send you a 4th and 2, and it's a great return from Seattle inside the Arizona 35. Huge return right there. Huge return right there. Big wave. Oh, yeah. It's, that's my email. Huge return off the punt there from Seattle. So they are in scoring position pretty much immediately at the Cardinal 34 after the punt. Snap is away, pitches it up the middle and Walker's making guys miss and gets about 8 yards to the 25. Yeah, email me, dude. I can give you my MySpace, too. Chris says, I want the Niners to get Cordarrelle Patterson, a versatile who can help share. That's true, but Patterson just had a really big game for the Falcons, so I don't know if they'd want to get rid of him. And the Falcons are 4-3, so I don't know if they'd be necessarily sellers at the trade deadline. First down, Kenneth Walker. Man, that was a good return there on the punt. I mean, he definitely made up for the fact that he fumbled earlier, DJ Dallas. But passing yards, Arizona only have like 62 pass. Oh, God, Dobbs just not having a great game. 1st and 10 Seattle at the Arizona 22. In the pistol is Geno. Snap is away. Hands it off to Walker. Walker's going to get decent yards, about 4 or 5 yards on first down. 2nd and 6, maybe 2nd and 5 now for the Seattle Seahawks. A little bit of extracurricular activity between the Seattle tight end and the Arizona defenders. I don't know why I said it like that. Defenders. Arizona, you need a big play here. You need a big play. Get a sack, get a fumble, and you got to get something going here. I wouldn't be surprised. I mean, look, there's still so much time left. We have 3 minutes left in the third quarter. 2nd and 6. Gino in the pistol. 2 players to his right. Hands it off to Walker up the middle. Walker's going to get about a yard or two. So it's going to be 3rd and 4, I'm going to call it. I'm going to call it 3rd and 4. Seattle's 6 for 9 on 3rd down conversions. Arizona's got to do a lot better on 3rd down. 3rd and 4 here. This is a big play because, look, even if you hold them to 3, it's a 2-possession game, but still very manageable if you can get something going. Shifty, should Niners call for Jeremy Chin? I don't know. I don't think so. 3rd and 4. Gino rolls out to his left. Pump fakes. Gonna throw it. Intercepted, Arizona! Intercepted! Gino pump fake throws it. Intercepted, Arizona. Let's go, Arizona. But they're going to have the ball at their own, 1-yard line. But intercepted. Ooh, that's going to be iffy. But you don't give up the score, and that's the important thing. I don't know. Jeremy Chin, I don't think so. Because you have Hufanga, you have Tashawn Gibson, you have Jair Brown, who's been with the team all off season. He was, the 3rd round pick, their first pick of the draft this year. They traded up for him. You have George Odom, Miles Hartsfield. I don't know. And Mick E says Jeremy Chin got injured. So that's not good. But I don't think you do, because I would imagine the Panthers would want something relatively significant for him. So if it's I could understand if it was a right tackle. If you're Colton McKivitz is not it. We got to get a right tackle here, right now. And you trade away maybe a 1st or a 2nd round. That's fair enough. For someone who you think could come in relatively immediately. But it's just not going to happen. But a bad interception by Gino. You just don't have to throw that. At the very least, you take the sack or you throw it away, and you could still easily kick a field. You force the ball. And look, the Cardinals are backed up. They're at their own 1. But of course, if they can get a couple of first downs, and even if they have to punt it away then, that's still a huge win for Arizona. But do I trust this offense of Arizona? Definitely not. If you're Seattle, maybe you be aggressive here and try and get the safety. The Arizona offense hasn't really shown much ability to be competent. So, 2770 subscribers. Thank you to the latest subscriber. Let's go. 2770. That's so awesome. Remember, too, that about 26 hours from now, it's 49ers, Vikings. We're here, Monday Night Football. I'm going to be going crazy. It's going to be awesome. So come back for that. Arizona have the ball at their own 1. Come on, Dobbs. Come on, Dobbs. Let's do something. Let's not blow it like you always do. You got to just maybe quarterback sneak it here, if anything. Try and get 2 or 3 yards. Behind center is Dobbs. And that's going to be against the defense. That's going to be offside against the defense. And it's against the defense, offside. And that's huge. Is it 1st and 5 now, or is it still 1st and 10, but you just move up 5 yards? That's the question. That was a bad play by the Seattle defender. What was he thinking? On Draymond Jones, the former Bronco, I think. 1st and 5 from the 6-yard line. Dobbs behind center. Single back. They hand it off to the back. The back is going to fight forward for about 4. 2nd and 1 coming up. Let's go, Arizona. Come on, Arizona. Get the freaking win. We believe in you. I don't like that play call from Seattle, but I hate even more the fact that Geno forced the ball. Like, there was no way. Like, what was that throw by Geno? That was dreadful. So bad. They're calling it 2nd and 2, but it's really 2nd and 1. Dobbs looking to throw. Does throw it. Wow, caught, but he got lit up by Devin Witherspoon. Holy moly. It's a first down, Arizona. Great catch by is that Mike, or is that, that's Rondale Moore, but he got lit up by Devin Witherspoon. How should we beat the Vikings in Dome? I think we run the football, control the clock, hit him on play action with Ayuk down the field, get George Kittle involved. Defense, just limit the big plays and a couple of turnovers, but you hand the ball to Rondale. Rondale Moore get north and south, loses a couple of yards on first down. Damn it. But I think that you just have to execute your game. The defense, if you can, limit the big plays, maybe force a turnover or two. If you can give up like 17 points, that's fine. Offensively, run the football effectively, get George Kittle involved early. Ayuk, you have to, scheme ways to get him open. But I think if you do that, you have McCaffrey, you have Elijah Mitchell. I think you have enough to get it done. 2nd and 11. Dobbs over the middle, gets it to, is that to Ertz? Maybe picks up about 4 yards. That should probably do it for the third quarter. How do you feel about Zach Ertz? I think Zach Ertz is a good option. I think he could be an option. He would be a good option for the 49ers to trade for. Here's the only issue is the fact that because it's within the division, I think we'd have to probably overpay in terms of what we would have to give up to get him. 3rd and 6, it's the end of the quarter. So we're moving to the fourth quarter now. Close game here in Seattle. I like Zach Ertz, and I think he would typically be an ideal pickup at the trade deadline, but the fact that he's within the division, Arizona might be like, no, we want like a 3rd round pick. And I'm like, I'm not giving up a 3rd round pick for Zach Ertz. Maybe like a 2024 5th round pick, like next year's like 5th round pick perhaps. But no, I wouldn't give up anything significant. Peter Schlichting. 2770 subscribers. Thank you so much to all the new subscribers tonight. If you haven't already and you're checking it out for the first time, we're going to be here tomorrow night doing 40. Of course, we're going to be here 49ers, Vikings, Monday Night Football. Niners looking to move to 6-1 on the season. That's going to be a whole lot of fun. You don't want to miss that. And we're at 45 likes. We're at Demetrius Flanagan Fowles likes on the stream. Thank you very much. We're at 45. If we can get to 49 likes, Jeff Fuller likes, that would be awesome. Why do George Kittle's and Nick both? I agree, crazy guy. I hate their helmets. Chua says, Shifty, I think Jalen Moore needs to stop he needs to stop Danielle Hunter for sure. Danielle Hunter is in sacks, and our tackles are Jalen Moore and Colton McKivitz. So I think we're going to have to scheme it. So if we can get the run game going effectively, that's going to make things a lot easier in the passing game. Also effectively, if we can get the screen game going, quick passes, that would be awesome. But if you can get the run game going, then your play action works a lot better. The D ends can't just all out, just go heavy on pass rush. So you have to kind of keep them off balance a little bit. And that also could potentially mean that you have to keep in Kittle, Werner, Juszczyk to block as well. Mickey says Eagles and Dolphins will either be a shootout or a blowout. It could be both, but yeah, it's going to be pretty wild. That should be a great game. That should be an awesome game. I'm kind of going for the Dolphins just because, Eagles, NFC, but that's going to be a really good game to watch. A bit like how we have, Steelers, Rams, 17-10, Seahawks, Cardinals, 17-10, Broncos, 9, Packers, 3. 3rd and 6, Arizona. Snap is away. Dobbs looking to throw. Rolls out to his right. Throws it down. Field. Oh, what? How did the receiver not even go to try and attempt to catch it? I think this is it's a holding against the offense. The penalty is going to be declined. So either way, it was coming back. But the Cardinal receiver would just let it hit off his knees and didn't even try and catch it. What the frick was that about? I don't know if that was a hold or... right there, yeah, that's a hold, yeah. Paris Johnson, the first-round pick, yeah, that's a hold. I will agree with that. So the Cardinals going to have to punt the ball away. At least they did get a first down. The punt is away. It's going to be fielded back at the 25. Gets up to about the 30. That's good punt coverage by the Arizona Cardinals. The Cardinals just can't give up any points. That's their whole thing. They have to be like, you can't play the bend, don't break. Like you have to be aggressive, I think, from here on out. Broncos 16, Packers 3. Wow. Jordan Love, 11 of 18 for 64, 18 attempts for 64 yards. That is freaking terrible. What is that? 18 attempts for 64 yards. Against the Broncos. We're not talking like the 49ers. We're not talking against the Browns. The 85 Bears. Wow, the Packers offense has just been non-existent. There's still time, but jeepers. Looks like the Steelers, 2nd and 5 from the Rams, 13. I can't believe the Patriots beat the Bills, though. What is that about? But how's everybody doing out there? How are we doing? Tomorrow night, just about 25 hours from now, join me here. 49ers, Vikings. That's going to be awesome. Christian says to Mickey, your comment makes me feel like it's going to be a defensive battle. Sometimes that can happen where, like, you have two great offenses, and I think I would say the Eagles' defense is a little bit better than Miami's, but then randomly it'll be like, oh, this is like a defensive struggle, and it's like, what the hell? And the Giants 14-7 over Washington. Ravens 38-6 over the Lions. That's crazy. What is that about? And the Steelers score a touchdown. Let's go, Steelers. 17-17 against the Rams. Let's go, Steelers. Josh Allen is Carson Wentz. I think Josh Allen's a little bit better than Carson Wentz. Even when Carson Wentz back in like 2016 or 2017 when he had a really good year? 1st and 10, Seattle from their 30. Geno in the pistol, looking to throw. Throws it quick. Going to be caught by Bobo. Gets maybe 5 or 6 on the play. They recognize the soft coverage by Arizona. Finds a soft spot. Picks up 6 yards. 2nd and 4. Good play call. Good route by the rookie. 2nd and 4. At their own 36 is Seattle. Geno Smith fumbles the ball. Who gets it? Arizona has it. Arizona. He fumbled the ball. Arizona has it. Let's go, Arizona. Geno Smith fumbled the snap, and Arizona has it. He fumbled it, and Arizona gets it. Let's go, Arizona. Let's go. Come on, Arizona. John Jay's back. Well, Seattle they were dominating, but Geno Smith just fumbled the snap from the center, and the Cardinals recovered it. So the Cardinals have great field position, down 7. Start of the 4th quarter, 14 minutes to go. Game on. Game on, Carr. First and 10. Arizona. Let's go, Arizona. Come on. Dobbs behind center, single back. Man in motion, snap is away, fakes the handoff. Little screen pass here. He's got blockers. And Trey McBride down to the 15-yard line. Let's go, Arizona. Let's go. Trey McBride picks up about 15 yards on the play, leaping over Quandre Diggs. Let's go, Arizona. Let's go. First and 10, Arizona. Come on, 13-33. Dobbs in shotgun, back to his right. 2 receivers up top, 2 tight ends down low. Back moves to his left. Play clock winding down. Snap is away. It's a high snap. Dobbs get on top of it. And he's going to lose about 10 or 15 yards. Oh, Jesus. And it's a high snap. Apparently, Kittle wears... They just lost about 15 yards from the high snap. Unbelievable. They keep the ball, but they lose about 15 yards. Oh, my God. Second and 24. Back at the 29-yard line. Dobbs in shotgun. Back to his left. Snap is away. Dobbs going to run for it. Yeah, it's a decent amount. Maybe about 7 or 8 yards. It's a bit of a circus here. It's a bit of a clown show here in this Arizona offense. It's going to be 3rd and about 16. If you can... Why do I support the 49ers? It says pray for Mojo. Because I was born in San Francisco, that's why. 3rd and 17 for the Arizona Cardinals. 12 minutes to go in the game. You don't have to force anything. You're at the Seattle 22. If you have to take 3, that's okay. Empty backfield with the shotgun. Dobbs dumps it off here to Trey McBride. Trey McBride gets about maybe 5 yards. 3rd and 12, you take the field goal, get within 4. With a touchdown, you would go ahead. I'm okay with it. Matt Prater will be coming out to kick the field goal. I'm a huge Simpsons fan. I got a little, here we go, a little Homer Simpson tattoo. So I like the name. 34-yard attempt for Matt Prater from the right hash. Snap is away. Kick is up. And he missed it! Prater missed the field goal. Maybe it was partially blocked. No, he just missed it. Oh, and that just all for nothing. Prater misses the field goal. Unbelievable. Matt Prater misses the field goal. A 34-yard attempt. I have a Bart Sim. You have a Bart Simpson tattoo? That's pretty cool. You're in Fullerton, California. Yeah, I was born in San Francisco. And I'm 36, and I spent about 20 years of my life in San Francisco. Bring out the red noses. The clown show continues for Arizona. Ron Duffney, how are you, buddy? Good to have you here, Ron. Hopefully you're enjoying the game. Hopefully you're enjoying the commentary. We're at 47 likes. We're only 2 likes away from 49. Jeff Fuller likes. Let's go. If you're new to the channel, do consider subscribing. We're doing the Niner game tomorrow night, which is going to be awesome. Can't wait for that. And we do videos usually throughout the week. We'll do power rankings and that kind of thing. We'll speculate on the 49ers with regards to trade rumors, things like that. Rams kicker has missed 2 field goals, says Mick E. We're at 48 likes. We're one like away from 49. Come on, let's go. 49. Kenneth Ryan converted to, oh God. Did he? Really? 36 people in the house. So, looking at the scores around the league, Steelers 17, Rams 17. Steelers have the ball at their own 20. Broncos 16, Packers 3. Packers are in the red zone. 1st and 10 at the Denver 16. Chiefs 24, Chargers 17. Mahomes 365 yards passing. There's 13 minutes to go in that game. 1st and 10 at their own 3. So some close games. Cold Walker. I spent 24 years growing in Cali. Matt Prater is pissed off with himself, as he should be. A 34-year-old field goal, a 34-yard field goal, and he missed it. Shifty, what time? It's 11:33 at night. Geno Smith hands it off to the running back, ends up getting about 4 or 5 yards. Cheese and fries. I'm going to go with cheese and fries because that sounds really good. What up? How you doing? It's 11:33 at night, John J. Pickup of about they're going to call it 4 on 1st down for the Seattle Seahawks. 2nd and 6. There's less than 11 minutes to go in the game. Come on, Arizona. You need another big play. Geno in the shotgun. 2 players to his left. Gonna not get sacked, but eventually does get sacked. Let's go, Arizona. Come on. Cheese and fries. Yeah, cheese fries. I love cheese fries. Let's go, Arizona, with the sack. My fat fingers make me suck at typing. That reminds me of the old Simpsons episode where like Homer becomes really fat and he's like, the fingers you have used to dial are too fat. Oh yeah, John J, you can totally let the chat know. 3rd and 12, Geno throwing it downfield. Incomplete. He was out of bounds. Looking for Tyler Lockett, but no catch. And also, guys, 49ers Ultimate Report. You see him in the chat. Subscribe to his channel. He does a whole bunch of 49ers content. He's the man. I've known John J, 49ers Ultimate Report, for a long time. One of the great guys on YouTube. Check out his channel and subscribe, please. Thank you. 4th and 12. Arizona get a stop. Let's go. Come on. Let's go, Arizona. Come on, Arizona. Oh, Arizona lining up like they might try and block it. No, they're back away. Punt is away from Seattle. Arizona take it at the 33, and you're going to get tackled right there. So Arizona, from their own 33, they got to go 67 yards to tie it up. Josh Dobbs coming back out on the field. Let's go, Arizona. Come on. I'm going to take a quick bathroom break, guys. I will be right back. Let's go, Cardinals. All right. Let's go. We are back. Come on. Let's go, Arizona. Let's go. Yeah, shout out to John J at 49ers Ultimate Report. Go to his channel, click on his channel. It only takes a second. Subscribe. For those of you, if you don't do YouTube content, each subscription just means the world. So go ahead, drop a subscription on his channel. Check out his 49er content. It's rad. It's awesome. Shout out 49er Ultimate Report, John J. Boo Cardinals. Let's go. Hawks says pray for Mojo. Let's go Cardinals. Dobbs behind center. I formation under pressure. Escapes it. Dumps it off. Nothing. And that's a great play by the Seattle defense. Really aggressive there. But that's a great play. Maybe a loss of a yard there for Arizona on first down. The ceiling. Hawks missing their interior O-line and right tackle. Yeah, every team is missing players, it seems like at this point. Shifty will return to the show right after this. 2nd and 10, Dobbs behind center. Hands it off to DeMercado, who loses about 3 yards. 3rd and 13. Not great. Less than 9 minutes to go in the game. 30 people in here, guys. Like and subscribe. We have 49 likes. 49 likes. Let's go. Let's go. Can we hit Navarro Bowman likes? 53 likes. Can we do it? I need each and every one of your guys' help. Let's go. 53 likes. Thank you for hitting Jeff Fuller. 49 likes. 3rd and 13. Dobbs in the shotgun. Back to his right. Snap is away. Fakes the handoff. Under pressure. And he's going to get sacked and lose a whole bunch. He lost about 20 yards. Devin Witherspoon. Unbelievable. Devin Witherspoon is right there with Jalen Carter for Defensive Rookie of the Year. Maybe Defensive Player of the Year. Devin Witherspoon is so good. Damn, Seattle getting him. John J, do I get Warriors games? I could get Warriors games, but usually the Warriors games start at like 3 a.m. here, so if I couldn't watch them. Later in the year when it's like playoffs and stuff, I will try and work it around so I can watch them, but the games are just too late. I watch like the highlights afterwards, but Dobbs 3rd. Wait, what happened there? Wait, what happened on the play? Was there a flag? Krusty wants out. No, Krusty, the world needs laughter. That's what Leonard Nimoy said to Krusty the Clown. Oh, was that a penalty against Seattle? Thomas Tyson. We really shouldn't have to worry about these two teams. I told our problem with Brock not a dual threat quarterback. Thomas Tyson. I think that the Seahawks are a team to worry about a little. I think they are somewhat to worry about. Arizona probably not. 2nd and 5. And a little dump off play to Rondale Moore. They lose 2 or 3 yards. It was a holding on defense. I missed that part. Thank you, Spencer. You're right. They took a pick and a sack away from Devin Witherspoon. I hate those slow developing plays. The Niners do it sometimes, and it never works. Kyle Shanahan, get rid of that stupid play where everything goes out to the right and then you throw it back. Like, that never works. 3rd and 7 for Arizona from their own 38. Snap is away. Dobbs hands off to DeMarcado. First down, Arizona to midfield. Let's go, Arizona. That's a gutsy call on 3rd and 7 to hand it off. Wow. Krusty wants out. The monorail episode, that was great. Thank you, Pray for Mojo. Pray for Mojo. One of the better episodes. 1st and 10 from midfield. Dobbs in the shotgun, back to his left. Ertz in motion. Snap is away. They hand it off to DeMarcado. Gets about a yard. Less than 6 minutes to go in the game. Pray for Mojo has subscribed. Thank you, Pray for Mojo. Look, if you ever, I can do Simpsons quotes all day. 2771 subscribers. The fingers you have used to dial are too fat. Thank you, Pray for Mojo. Appreciate that. We're at 51. We're at Takeo Spikes likes. 2 away from Navarro Bowman likes. Let's go. 2nd and 9. 5 minutes to go. Dobbs looking, throws it incomplete. That wasn't going to go anywhere. Maybe if he held on, would have been a 2 or 3 yard pickup, but not much doing there. Monorail episode was written by Conan O'Brien. Yeah, probably my favorite Simpsons episode. It's tough, but I think it's when Homer has to go back to college. When he talks to the nerds and they're like, oh, Mr. Simpson, you have to learn the periodic table. He's like, I'll just write it on my hand, including all known lanthanides and actinides. Unlikely. 3rd and 9 for Arizona. Just inside Seattle territory. Snap is away. Dobbs under pressure throws it incomplete. Looking for Ertz. Just had too much on it. 4th and 9, and I think you have to punt it away. Calvin Jackson, how are we doing? How is everything out there in beautiful Jamaica? Cheese and Fries subscribed. That's correct. We're at 2772 subscribers. That is a palindrome. FYI. A palindrome. It's a fake, and he wasn't even close to a first down, and he fumbled the ball. No, it's going to be stopped down. The Arizona Cardinals did a fake punt, and it wasn't even close to getting a first down. If you're going to throw a fake, you got to at least go beyond the first down marker. What is that? Ugh. Unless Arizona's defense can make a big play, I think Seattle are going to win this game. Homer the Great. Is that the one where Homer goes back to college? I like when Homer steals like the 3 the cinder blocks, and he's like, oh, nobody's gonna miss this, and then it cuts away to the guys like, we're missing 6 cinder blocks. tell the children there'll be no children's hospital. It's like, except Jamaica, man, I beat. Come on, Spencer, you're better than that. Jesus, that's lame. Spencer, come on. At least you could throw out a quote from something like Cool Runnings or something better, but that's just sad. You can do better. I expect better. I expect more. I expect more. Come on now. Oh, the Stonecutters, yeah. What was the Stonecutters song? We who rigs every who made Steve Gutenberg a star? We did. That was a great episode. I like when in that episode too, when Lenny and Carl were in on it, where with the Stonecutters, and then Homer keeps saying, well, how do you guys get this? And it's like, shut up. And then Carl's like busy drinking like a coffee, and then Homer just goes back to Lenny, like, shut up. It's great. The fake punt was there, rookie quarterback. But I don't know about that fake punt. I don't know about it. Thomas Tyson, what are you talking about, cheese and fries? I have no idea what you're talking about. One bad game in McCarthy, Brock, and Debo drop out of the... Thomas, I don't know what you're talking about, man. They're all great players. I assume you mean McCaffrey, Brock, and Debo. They're all really good players. Shut up. 1st and 10, Seattle. From their own 45, Geno hands it off to Walker. Gets about 2 yards. Nice tackle. That's Devin Stills, who I really liked out of West Virginia. I really like Devin Stills out of West Virginia in the draft. And he's getting really good playing. God, that fake punt was... Or whatever the fake was, it was just awful. Fucking dreadful. Excuse my French. 2nd and 8 from their own 47. DJ Dallas, it looks like, hands it to Kenneth Walker, who's going to try and get some yards. Maybe gets 3. So 3rd and 5 from midfield. Me fail English. That's impossible. And Steelers are beating the Rams. Najee Harris, let's go. Steelers are beating the Rams. Let's go. Come on. And come on, Arizona. There's 3:40 to go in the game. 3rd and 5, Seattle. Arizona needs a stop. From midfield, Geno in the shotgun, back to his right. 3 receivers down low. 1 up top is the tight end, Parkinson. Caught by Bobo. Ooh, first down. I think that's a first down. 1st and 10, Bobo. Who is this guy? Brock has to start making the DBs respect his dual threat runs. Yeah, maybe we could incorporate that a little bit more. You think Brady might have come back for some team? I don't know. That's a good question, though. I don't know, but I don't even know. Is he still obligated to Tampa Bay? I don't know how all of that works. 1st and 10, Seattle at the Arizona 45. Less than 3 minutes ago. Handoff to Walker. Got to get him down. Gets about 7 yards. Do you call timeout? You do call timeout. So now you're in do or die here. Spencer says, my eyes, the goggles do nothing. That was Rainier Wolfcastle when it was Fallout Boy and Radioactive Man. I think women and men don't make... Is it pronounced nuclear or nuclear? It's pronounced nuclear. I'm a man of few words. Any questions? Is the poop deck really what I think it is? 2nd and 3, Seattle. Geno Smith in the pistol, back behind him. Arizona needs a stop. Hands it off. Gets the first down. Do you call timeout? You do call timeout. You have 1 timeout plus the 2-minute warning, and they're near field goal range. So I think Seattle are going to wrap this game up shortly. Unfortunately, we're at 52 likes. We're at Patrick Willis likes. 1 more like for Navarro Bowman likes. Let's go. Chua says, Shifty, the Packers are in Broncos territory. What's the score? Ooh, 3rd and 2 at the Denver 4. They're only down by 6. Broncos defense got to make a stand. 1st and 10 Seattle. The Cardinals cannot give up any more first downs. 1st and 10 at the Arizona 34. Man in motion. They pitch up the middle, and he's going to lose about 2 or 3 yards. Is Walker. You call timeout, 2:30. Then you're going to call another timeout, which will take it to the 2-minute warning. Then they're going to run another play. It'll be 1:20-ish left. If you're Arizona, you're hoping they're out of field goal range. If they are in field goal range, you hope they miss and you have a chance. This is what I don't understand about Kyle Shanahan. You have to have 40 million catches, but you didn't want to keep Robbie Gould. But, I don't totally disagree. But also before that, Jake Moody hadn't missed a field goal. And I don't know. I don't think actually any of our games really came down to a field goal. But, I don't know. I think there's so many other things that went into it. But Jake Moody missing a 41-yard field goal attempt was demoralizing. 2nd 13 from the Arizona 30, almost 37. Geno behind center. Single back. 2:31 in the game. Man in motion. Snap is away. They do hand it off. You got to get him down. Got to get him down. Push him out of bounds. He gets out of bounds. Why would he get out of bounds? That stops the clock. That's a terrible play call. That's a terrible decision by Kenneth Walker. He gets a few yards, but he goes out of bounds. So it stops the clock. Wow. That's a bad decision. Kenneth Walker over 100 yards on the day. So for all you fantasy owners of Kenneth Walker, you're probably happy. 3rd and 7, but it is from the 30, so well within field goal range. Timeout Seattle. Was about to be a delay of game. Rams use all their timeouts. Seattle 24, and it's defensive pass what is happening here? Oh, it's offsetting penalties in the Steelers-Rams game. Josh Nijman reported as eligible. Penalty on Green Bay. 3rd and 7 from the Denver 9. Chargers 1st and 10 at their own 22. And that's still the case. Pray for Mojo says, how am I able to watch the game in Ireland? Because I have there's a Game Pass, international Game Pass. I feel disgusting being in this chat during a Cardinals and Seahawks game. Yeah, DeMarcus, it is one of those things, but I want the Cardinals to win really badly. Plus, it is interesting to see how our division rivals look. 3rd and 7 from the 30, 2:25 left. Snap is away. Geno looking to throw. Incomplete! Incomplete! So it's going to be 4th and 7, 2:22 left. The Seahawks, obviously, they have to hit their field goal here. If the Seahawks, and if they kick their field goal and it's good, it's basically game over. But if they miss the field goal, then we're game on. Field goal attempt coming right up. 48-yard field goal attempt. You're going to miss it. Jason Meyer, snap is away. Hold is good. Kick is up. It's good. And it's good. Yeah, so that's essential. Unless the Arizona Cardinals can get like a kick return touchdown. 2-possession game. About just over 2 minutes ago. That's pretty much going to do it. 52 likes. One more like to hit Navarro Bowman likes. Yeah, that's why I wanted to watch this game, because the Niners weren't playing, and I was like, "Oh, I'm just at home. I want to watch a game that might be interesting, that has an impact on the 49ers, a division NFC West game." But so that's why I did it. Packers take the lead, says Chua. They do. They scored a touchdown. Jordan Love is suddenly 20 of 28, 151 yards for 2 touchdowns. Romeo Dobbs. I have Dobbs in fantasy. Let's go. Spencer says Seahawks defense is really good today. I mean, and I think it's also a combination of the Arizona Cardinals offense was terrible, but I think it was both. I think Seahawks defense was really good, and I think the Arizona Cardinals offense was crappy. So Arizona essentially have to get into a scoring position like almost immediately. 1st and 10 from their own 25. Dobbs in shotgun, empty backfield. Throws it over the middle, gets about 7 or 8 yards. Yeah. And it's a 2-minute warning. Steelers looking like they should potentially get the win. Patrick Mahomes he had like 300 and something yards before halftime. He's at 391, which is great for a game, but he's had maybe 60, 70 yards passing in the second half, and there's like 6 minutes left. Not great. Yeah, Pittsburgh, if they get the win, if that knocks the Rams basically out of contention, that's awesome. 2-minute warning. Hello, Homer. My name is God. Free Jones. Rams are about to lose. Good to see the Rams lose. Happy to see the Rams lose. That's really good news. This game here is pretty much decided. Essentially, what would have to happen here is it's 2nd and 2 from their own 33 for Arizona. Is they would have to get, if they were to get like a big pass downfield for, let's say, like 30, 40 yards, kick a field goal, onside kick, and then get it. So it's incredibly unrealistic. But looks like Kansas City should get the win over the Chargers. Then the Chargers are 2-4, and ugh, God. They're such a better team than being 2-4. That's so bad. What is that about? Yeah, but look, I'll take it overall as if the Rams lose, they're 3-4. The Cardinals 1-6, their season is done. It's a bummer that Seattle could move to 4-2. But I guess all in all, things could be worse. Packers 17, Broncos 16. Broncos on the move. Broncos on the move. Chargers have too many white. Wait, no, they don't. They have Justin Herbert, a Joey Bosa, and that's about it. I mean, if any team you could say that, Spencer, it's maybe the 49ers, where it's like your quarterback, McCaffrey, Juszczyk, Kittle, but even that's a silly argument. 2nd and 2, Dobbs throwing it downfield. Caught! Marquise Brown. There is a flag on the play. Is it going to be coming back? No, Dobbs is moving upfield. Broncos going to lose a game they were mostly winning all day. Why, did they throw an interception or something? Or wait, what happened? First and 10 Arizona. 1:53 left in the game. I think if you're Arizona, you just try and get into field goal range. Kick the we'll see. 1:53 left. Arizona are at the Seattle 46. Dobbs and shotgun back to his right. 3 receivers up top. Snap is away. Good protection. Incomplete. Looking for Hollywood Brown. J.C. Jackson. Oh, wait. He's back with New England now. Broncos, 2nd and 5 at their own 45. They had plenty of time. Broncos could still get the win there. Steelers, on the other hand, they're kneeling it. So Steelers are going to win that game. They're going to beat the Rams, which is big for us. 2nd and 10 for Arizona. Snap is away. Dobbs scrambles out to his and gets tripped up by that's by Taylor. That's a great sack. And that really should do it for the game right there. That should do it. Their little RB is basically... Oh, God. Austin Eckler would strongly disagree with you, man. One thing you can take away from this game is thank God we are not Cardinals fans. I would not want to be a Cardinal fan by any stretch of the imagination. Gets out of bounds, actually. So 3rd and 22 becomes 3rd and manageable. Gets out of bounds. I feel bad for the Broncos, says Pray for Mojo. They are looking pretty good, though, here. 1st and 10 at the Green Bay 39. Denver can get the win. 4th and 11 for the Cardinals at the Seattle 47. There's a minute 12. Obviously, you have to get the first down here, 11 yards. Dobbs in shotgun, back to his left. 3 receivers down low, 1 up top. Snap is away. Got time. Time's running out. He gets sacked, and that's going to be the game, everybody. That's going to be the game, and Seattle are going to win 20-10. Seattle will get the win at home against the Arizona Cardinals. The Cardinals move to 1-6 on the year. Damn it. Seattle are going to get the win. They are 4-2 on the year. Shifty, the Chargers lose their timeout because of field stand. Okay, Monday night 49ers going to go shine and go Niners. Broncos have plenty of time, but they are Broncos soon as, yeah. So, and Seattle are going to kneel the ball. So Seattle get the win here. Big win for the Seattle Seahawks against the Arizona Cardinals. Division games are always tough. We'll always say that here on Shifty's 49ers Talk. But Seattle won comfortably. Arizona's offense, after that first kind of drive or whatever when Dobbs ran for the touchdown, Arizona's offense, pretty inept. I think that's also partially due to Seattle's defense playing quite well. But overall, neither team looked terribly impressive. But Seattle does get the win, 20-10. They're 4-2 on the year. And Arizona now 1-6. So that's not good. But great job. Look, you have to give credit where it's due to Seattle. Good job, Seattle, getting the win when they needed to, beating a bad team that they're supposed to win. They're winning a game they're supposed to win, and they did. So Seattle get the win. Good job by them. They didn't look great, but there was no DK Metcalf. So, and he should be back shortly. Wow. Big time game right there for both teams. And Arizona are firmly looking right towards the number 1 overall pick. We'll see what happens. Kyler Murray due back soon in a couple of weeks. Seattle not looking great. But also they're 4-2. And in a wide open NFC, who knows what happens. But what I want to do, guys, is I want to thank you all for joining me here on Shifty's 49ers Talk. I'm kind of debating on maybe I should I pull up? Maybe I'll pull up the Bronco game. Maybe I can do that. I'll see if I can pull up the Bronco game. And I might watch just the rest of that. If anyone is interested. Broncos 3rd and 6. Beige Noir says, see you tomorrow. Yeah, I will be here tomorrow night. I'll be going live in about 25 hours. Yes, Brooks MC, are you going to be on? Yes, I will be live tomorrow. DeMarcus, I will definitely be chatting to you. Beige Noir, I'll be chatting to you tomorrow. In about 25 hours, I will be live for 49ers Vikings. I'm going to have my jersey ready to rock and roll. But right now, I'm just going to watch the rest of this Broncos game, 3rd and 6. Russell Wilson evading pressure and ends up getting about a yard in field goal range, 4 minutes to go. I think the Broncos are going to probably line up here for a field goal to take the lead. But what I think I'm going to do, I'm going to head on out of here. I want to appreciate everyone. We hit 53 likes. Let's go. Navarro Bowman likes. That's awesome. This is a big field goal here for the Denver Broncos. 52-yard attempt. Snap is away. And it's going to be good. And the Broncos take the lead. We got DeMarcus Brooks and Brooks MC. Love to see it. You're going to need plenty of coffee for that game tomorrow. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I'm going to be wired for that game. That's for damn sure. And the Chiefs score another touchdown. Mahomes, 424 yards, 4 touchdowns. Alrighty, folks. I'm going to head on out of here. I want to thank you all for being here. I want to thank you all for joining me for this game. Stu Naylor, always a pleasure to have you here. Big shout out to Stu. Big shout out to everyone. Big shout out to all of you who were here for this game. And I was going to watch this game anyways, the Cardinals Seahawks game. So thank you for keeping me company, having a great old time. I really enjoyed it. And I wish Arizona won, but, it happens. But overall, thank you so much, guys. Appreciate you. I'm going to head on out of here. Enjoy the rest of your Sunday, wherever you're at. And tomorrow night, 49ers Vikings, be here on time, because it's going to be wild. It's going to be a good time. So thank you very much, guys. Peace out. Before I go, though, I'm going to say 2 things. The butt counts. I'm going to catch you guys on the flip side.